What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's happening, everybody? We got Justin first. We have J-Mon second. Mr. Jones third. Rich fourth. Yeah, I'm working on it. We getting there. We getting there. By the way, big night just got subscribed to by Ed Oliver and my friend just made a Watch the Football Team Instagram and it's off to a hot start. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, big news. Big news. Love it. Love it. Love it. Interesting rich coincidence that I also just made a Watch the Football Team account like a day or two ago. Okay, J-Mon, plug it up. So we can, you know what I'm saying? We got to support it. My views are super up. All my views begin more than 100 views. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me highlight all of that so we make sure we see all of that. Definitely congratulations. Well, IG called Washington. Oh, okay. Washington Saga. Bet. Oh, what's good, Andrew? I like your intro music. It should be a ringtone. I appreciate that. Trying to recruit more people to your excellent show. We in DC love to hear about our team. I appreciate that. Big time, big time. Thank you very much. Who else we got? We got Mr. He said we late. What's good, Joseph? Leave a like and subscribe. Yes, sir. Thank you. Please do that, everybody. Rico just, yeah, my y'all know my Xbox comes on when I turn on the headset. What's good, King Sean? What's good, Casper Hill? What's good, Fred DeVoe? What's good? What's good? All right. Just had to get all the intros out the way. Make sure I said what's up to everybody, man. What's good, Seyi? First of all, let me get this out the way because I'm not sure if people saw your name. I don't think people saw your name yet.
We haven't had this show in like a while, so I wasn't really able to gloat. But like, yeah, Wizards lost in 5. Thought they're going to lose in 4. So congrats to you Wizards fans for losing in 5 instead of 4.
Yeah, it's Jimmy Moreland holding up the 4 as the profile picture, so you know who it is. Oh, okay, bet. Let me go find that right now. And yeah, y'all already knew Seyi was gonna pull up with the hate after y'all. Y'all had to have known. We could have done a show. We could have waited to do a show until July. Seyi was still gonna have that as his title. Y'all knew that was enough.
Oh yeah. I had to talk about it. So just on coffee asked me how I feel about the Julio Jones trade. I do. We both live in Atlanta. Both of us are Falcons fans, but yeah, Julio Jones is big in the community. So I felt Falcons needed to get that contract out their book. So I mean, look, he's more than worth than a second round pick. I mean, he's still one of the top receivers in the league when healthy. So he's more than a second round pick, but they just need to get that contract off the books first and foremost. Once they drafted Kyle Pitts, I already knew the writing was on the wall for Julio Jones to leave. And it pretty much solidified when on Undisputed when Shannon Sharp called him on national TV and he said he was out of there. That pretty much solidified it. So that also could have been a reason why they couldn't get a first round pick, because if everybody knows you're going to leave, why are they going to give you a first round pick? They're going to try lowball you. But Titans are dangerous now. It's funny. It's almost like the Titans traded their offensive coordinator for Julio Jones, because their Titans offensive coordinator Arthur Smith is now the Falcons head coach. So it reminded me also like the Kevin McHale trading Kevin Garnett to the Celtics. It's like Arthur Smith giving away Julio Jones to the Titans. But yeah, that receiving core of AJ Brown, Julio Jones, ridiculous.
Ugly.
Everybody's talking about the receiving. What about the blocking? Those are two of the better blocking receivers in the NFL.
I agree. That's a great point.
Oh my goodness, that
run game is about to be ridiculous. Crazy. You know how annoying they're going to be in Madden next year? Oh my god, bro!
Everybody going to choose them
every time. It doesn't matter. It's either the Chiefs or the Titans at this point. And when it comes to Madden logic,
and Tannehill's a little mobile too, so people are going to spam running with Tannehill as well.
Yeah, read option. Even I don't even think the Titans run a lot of read option in real life.
Not at all.
Watch they spamming in Madden. Madden. Straight read option. Because I mean, honestly though, you have to double Julio. So say 3rd and 3. You have to have 8 in the box for Derrick Henry. You're not stopping Derrick Henry with 6 people. It's just not. It's not gonna happen because you need at least 2 to tackle him. So like, are you gonna leave Julio and AJ Brown out there by themselves? Like, how does that work? Like, Ryan Tannehill can run for that 3 yards if he needs to as well.
Is Derrick Henry consensus number 1 for non-PPR leagues?
Easily. Before Julio Jones, you can argue he was. Now he has to be.
Yeah, I can't go against him in the draft. Like, I gotta take him from number 1.
I was gonna say he's probably gonna go first overall in drafts. Like literally, like the first player, period, regardless of position.
And also, how many touchdowns will Julio get this season? Because we know the running theme with Julio is he does not get touchdowns, but that's just because Matt Ryan never throws to him in the end zone. So is Julio actually going to get double-digit touchdowns?
I think he will. I mean, they're going from Corey Davis to Julio Jones, like literally. Like AJ Brown's going from the number 1 receiver to easily the number 2, like easily the second option. This is about to be crazy. The Titans are going to be really fun to watch, and I'm happy because we both hate the Falcons. Well, I'm not sure if you hate them as much as I do, but like the Falcons lose Julio.
I don't necessarily use the word hate because I mean I have no reason to hate them. They always lose against the Patriots, so I laugh at them. Yeah, it's more that I pity them.
That's a good point. Yeah,
I pity them, not hate them. I pity
that's
them.
More annoying. Like as a Falcons fan, that has to be more annoying, and I love that. I love that viewpoint on it. But like the Falcons got worse. Well, I mean, Kyle Pitts is gonna be a star, but they still got worse by trading Julio. And then like the Colts, one of my friends that's a Colts fan is one of the biggest haters I know, one of the biggest trash talkers. So now they got to play the Titans twice a year. So I'm gonna look forward to that. And they have Carson Wentz. So I love the fact that like they have all this hype with Carson Wentz reviving his career, great defense, and then Titans about to just run right through them twice a year. And then I have no beef with the Titans. Like I don't have a single Titans fan that's just like a trash talking annoying person.
Titans fan.
I only know like literally 3 or 4, and they're all really cool. Like I have no beef with the Titans at all.
And thing is, like, it's possible for each of us to go to a Titans game. Like Nashville's like only 2 hours away from us, at least 2 hours away from me. I believe.
Yeah. Just about.
So it's actually very possible for any of us to go to a Titans home game.
And so it sounds fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that could be a team like people support around here. Who knows? Because there's still a lot of Fairweather Falcons fans are not really Falcons fans.
Yeah.
So
this is Georgia country. All they care about is Georgia. Falcons are second. If the Falcons are losing, all they care about is Georgia or whatever team is nearest. Lot of people, second, not everybody, but a lot of people.
United third, Hawks fourth.
Oh yeah.
Well, right now, Hawks probably are second because they're good. It's just fair weather. It's fair weather.
It's only because they're good. Yeah,
whoever's good.
If next season the Hawks are like don't even make the playoffs, they're like the 9th seed. It'll be right back to barely any Hawks fans around. Like that's just how it goes.
Yeah, like they were just so the Sixers and Atlanta Hawks game are playing right now. They were just talking about a story how John Collins goes to this gas station right where the Hawks practice facility is. I don't know if they play in College Park. I don't know if they practice in College Park. I forgot where they practice at. But he always goes to this gas station, and he says the gas station attendant he always talks to, but he never really thinks of him as an NBA player, just like a regular customer. But now because they beat the Knicks in the first round, now all of a sudden he celebrates John Collins as a Hawks player. And I guess I asked John Collins, did he know he was a Hawks player? It's like he knew, but he didn't care. But now they embrace him. That sounds exactly like Atlanta. That sounds exactly like Atlanta.
If it's not Georgia, we don't know you, man. It's not the soccer, no matter what. The hockey team left because there wasn't a good enough fan base here. Like, DC is like the complete opposite. They're passionate. They care. They watch the Burgundy and go 0-15. They're still at the game for that 16th game and hoping that we go 1-15. Like this Atlanta's nowhere near like that. They care too much about the rappers, the culture, everything. Like sports comes so second here. And then even when sports matters, it's straight football and it's straight Georgia. Everything else is second to that. I mean, even like we've already talked about, Anthony Edwards is a future star in the NBA. He says he doesn't watch basketball at all in his free time. It's straight football. He just plays for the NBA. He only watches enough basketball to gain film against his opponents, but he's never just gonna be on a couch on a regular Wednesday afternoon watching basketball. He's from Atlanta. That's just how we are out here. We really don't like. It's just straight football, and then the Falcons suck, so everybody cares about Georgia.
Like UGA is the only sports team in Georgia that they can never win a championship, but they still retain their fans.
Exactly.
All the other teams here, if they don't win a championship, they're not going to retain their fans. They'll just flock to something else. But UGA, they're the only sports team in Georgia that can not win a championship and still retain their fans. And I'm not talking about the people who went to UGA. There's people who never went to UGA that still love UGA.
Oh yeah, it's just like it may be a little bit different, but like if LSU and the New Orleans Saints were having a game at the same time, same day, that Saints stadium
LSU
might
got
be
more
empty.
fans.
Yeah, that Saints
Yeah.
stadium might be a little empty, and that's how it is with
I've
Georgia
been
for
to New
Atlanta.
Orleans once, and I realized that, like, how much they love LSU over there.
It's different, bro. College football is different in the South. Football, period, is different, but people are way more attached to their college teams than their NFL teams. It's just that's usually how it goes. Passion.
So
I mean, I don't even really see Falcons license plates out here, but I see Georgia every day. Like literally going to Walmart to get groceries for a little, like real quick. I'm gonna pass at least 6 Georgia license plate. Probably gonna see a couple of flags on cars, everything. I may see 1 Falcons, maybe just 1, maybe if I get lucky.
honestly, I see more Atlanta United than I see Falcons. Honestly,
No,
I
yep,
see more
I
Atlanta
agree.
United.
I
But,
agree.
legendary anime JP fan 2 said Kyle Pitts is a future star for Falcons. Falcons saw massive issues with cap space and lack of defensive stars. Washington football fan, all right. Quarterback or receiver key issue. I assume you mean Washington football team quarterback receiver key issue. Yeah, Kyle Pitts is definitely a future star. Yeah,
Yeah.
Falcons got a massive issue with the cap space, but I've listened to the defensive coordinator. I forgot what his name was, but the Falcons defensive coordinator, he seems like he's all right. Just listening to the interviews, he seems like he knows what he's doing. So maybe the Falcons defense just needed different coaching. I won't say better coaching because I still see Dan Quinn's a good defensive coach at least, but different coaching.
Yeah.
And
but
they still have a massive issue with cap space.
Yeah, they have the cap space issue. I mean, they're not lacking talent completely on the defensive end. I think it was more coaching than anything else. I mean, they still need more talent. Like they're just not a very talented defense, but they were definitely underperforming last year as far as defense goes. And then, I mean, Dan Quinn becoming the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys, they're acting like that's going to save them. I don't think it necessarily will. I don't think that's going to save the lack of talent they have, especially in the secondary. Yeah, we'll see though. It's gonna be really interesting.
And then still Mike McCarthy as head coach, like man, I don't know what's going on with Dallas.
And then Jerry Jones loves to undercut his coaches too. Like Mike McCarthy is like on the hot seat without being on the hot seat. Like, oh my god, I can't imagine.
First year after first, but no one told you that was a good hire. Like there was a reason why he got fired from the Green Bay Packers. Nobody told you that was a good hire. So Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin says, "What shirt am I wearing? It's just my employee jacket. So, yeah, I worked in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Technically, still work there, but it's my employee jacket. Technically, still work there."
Steve Austin also said Celtics lost in 5. Just to address your name.
Okay, but I'm not a Celtics fan. I'm from Boston. I'm born in Massachusetts, but I'm not a Celtics fan. I'm an all-around NBA fan. So, Celtics lost in 5 don't got nothing to do with me. My sister's a Celtics fan. I'm just like, look, I just like basketball. So I don't care if Celtics win. I don't care if Celtics lose.
I mean, they had injuries everywhere, and Jason Tatum got even better. I mean, I already thought he was really good.
Yeah, he's a problem.
The Nets, he went like another level. Like I didn't know he was going to be
a future 30-a-game scorer. He is a future 30-a-game scorer. And like, injuries were a problem. The fact that if I was on that bench, I would probably be the oldest player on that. If I was a player on the Celtics, and I was on that bench at 28 years old, I think I'll be the oldest player on that bench. I'm probably missing somebody, but I probably will be the oldest player on that bench, and that's a problem. That bench was way too young. That bench was way too inexperienced. Like you come off the bench and you have Aaron Nesmith, you got Romeo Langford, you got Peyton Pritchard. These guys are like in their early 20s. They still don't have a confined role yet. So like they just had no depth at all. And I feel like it's no problem with Brad Stevens. It wasn't his fault. They didn't have the talent. It's because everybody's so used to Brad Stevens overachieving with the Celtics teams. This year he didn't overachieve. He actually just achieved. He was normal.
He just did exactly what their talent said they should do.
Exactly, because now he actually did what their talent said they should do. Now everybody looks at him as he's underachieving when he's been overachieving every single year. So look, the fact that they took Brooklyn to to 5 games, and some of them were competitive. Seeing what Brooklyn is doing to Milwaukee right now. I mean, Milwaukee didn't win yesterday, but seeing what Brooklyn has done to Milwaukee, that says a lot to me about the Celtics, that they were able to keep up with this Brooklyn team with James Harden. I'm
about to say the Bucks aren't even going against James Harden. The Celtics might actually be better than the Bucks right now without Jaylen Brown. Celtics without Jaylen Brown may be better than the Bucks right now. That's crazy. I didn't even look at it like that.
And Brad Stevens now, he didn't get fired. Of course, I don't even know if it's even called a promotion. Now he's essentially the team president, the front office team president now. But now they need a head coach. Danny Ainge essentially resigned as team president for the Boston Celtics, and now Brad Stevens is taking up his spot, which is weird to see a coach take up that position without coaching. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. But hey, if anyone can do it, it is Brad Stevens, because he is a numbers guy. He is like a stats nerd. So like I could see Brad Stevens doing that. It's gonna be interesting to see who will be their coach. Could be Jason Kidd, Chauncey Billups, who's actually a former player of the Boston Celtics. Boston Celtics drafted him, so you never know.
Well, legendary anime JP fan. First of all, I want to know what your favorite anime is. I'm curious. His NBA Finals prediction is the 76ers versus the Jazz. What's yours? And I'll give mine. I'm gonna get mine on the back end.
So I did have the 76ers, but I don't know, man. They're kind of
they look beatable.
Me. They look beatable. They look beatable. See, I thought this team was going to go to the finals. Like that was my original prediction before the playoffs started. But they look beatable. Joel Embiid is always an injury away, because it seems like he's always getting hurt with some nagging injury. So I'm always worried about that. The fact that Atlanta is competing with them, I don't know if I'm underrating Atlanta or I'm overrating the Sixers. I got to go with the Brooklyn Nets for the Eastern Conference. I got to go with the Brooklyn Nets. Look, what the Brooklyn Nets did to Milwaukee in Game 2, they made me a believer. 50 points, 50-point lead. A 50-point lead without James Harden.
People just be going out bad out here, man, on national television, just looking sad.
Man, I can't go against Brooklyn. So I gotta get Brooklyn on the East. And believe it or not, I had Suns as my Western Conference Finals team from before the playoffs started. I had them before the playoffs started. So I got and they're proving me right. I got the Phoenix Suns. I've been saying this about the Suns. What do they lack? They got everything you're looking for. They got the floor general and Chris Paul. They got the designated scorer in Devin Booker. They got the 3-and-D guys in Cameron Johnson, Mikal Bridges. They got a two-way center that can guard out to the perimeter in DeAndre Ayton. They got a lot of depth. They got a very good backup point guard in Cam Payne. What do they lack? They got the hustle defensive guy in Jay Crowder, the veteran leadership with him too, and with Chris Paul. What do they lack? Like, they got no weakness to me. I said this before the finals started. They would beat the Lakers too. I said, like, I don't care who the Lakers had, AD, LeBron, they're going to beat the Lakers and they're going to go to the finals.
I definitely, I agree with your logic on the net side. For me, I'm torn between the Suns and the Jazz, because I don't feel like the Clippers are going to make it out of this one. Like that, they put their everything they could to barely beat the Mavericks. Yeah, they're underperforming. And then I just feel like, man, after you go to a Game 7 like the way they did with the Mavericks, I don't think they can bounce back from down 0-2 again. So the Clippers are just out of contention for me, which leaves it to the Jazz or the Suns. And I mean, I'm leaning towards the Suns, but then you pick the Suns, so I kind of want to pick the Jazz. So
you can't go wrong with the Jazz either. You can't go wrong with the Jazz.
I feel, and that I can't deny the Nets, so I'm not gonna go against you with the Nets, but I may pick the Jazz just so that when we get to the end, we could say one of us was right rather than us both having Nets.
I mean, who do you really believe? I want you.
I think honestly the Suns look really good, bro. The Suns look really good, man. The Jazz look good as well. But they I don't know, they just have moments where it's just like the Clippers just go on random runs, and I'm like, what are the Jazz doing? Because I've actually been watching basketball this playoffs. I didn't expect to watch as much basketball, but I've been very interested. I think the Hawks brought me in, and then I've just stayed because basketball has just been really fun to watch in general.
It's been pretty interesting this year. It's been pretty interesting.
I mean, it's nice not to have a Warriors team that you know is automatically going to win. And I mean, the Nets are kind of like that, but they're just like a couple of injuries away, and everybody's injury prone from it not being possible.
For me, you still don't know if the Nets are going to win. You still don't know the Nets going to win. Lakers are out the playoffs. So the defending champions are already out in the first round. Warriors are Warriors even make it past the play-in. Like, yeah, it just feels like a new NBA. It's like you don't know what's going to happen. You're going to have two new teams in the finals because the Heat are out in the first round too. So two new teams in the final. yeah. They got swept. The
quick light work, boy. Up out of there.
Giannis swept them out. So I know you watch Hunter x Hunter, right? It's where I'm going to make an anime reference of basketball. The Milwaukee Bucks right now remind me of Karapika.
Okay.
They put
really
all their
good
energy
against a specific thing. That was you about to say.
All their energy, put all their energy just to beat the Miami Heat because they got embarrassed last year. So they came back for revenge to put all their energy to beat the Miami Heat. Like Karapika puts all his energy to beat the Phantom Troop. Like same analogy, but then when they go against someone else, they lose.
I mean, like
the
literally,
Miami Heat could be better than any other team, but they really put their whole energy just to beat the Miami Heat. And
not even just energy, like they even like tried to. I wouldn't say they necessarily designed their team around beating a team
did.
like the
they
Heat,
did.
But like they literally were like all right. So what did the Heat do against us that worked? We're gonna make sure we don't allow that to happen, and then we're just gonna hope that works against the Nets. Yeah, and they were basically
another guy who could play defense. They try to get Bogdanovich too because he was another guy who can shoot.
But
unfortunately they couldn't get him.
For the Hawks. For the Hawks.
And they are really regretting it now because I also felt like the series would have been different against Brooklyn if they had Bogdanovich. Because what Brooklyn are doing, they're just clogging the paint. They're like, oh, Giannis is going to dribble out the top of the key. Okay, we're just going to clog the paint. Like, why we worry about Giannis dribbling on top of the key? He's going to shoot? Like
bro, it is crazy. There's literally a highlight tape already of this series specifically of literally just Blake Griffin waiting at the free throw line. And all you see is Giannis fake go in, back up, fake go in, back up, go in.
Like, are we going to fall for the step back? Are we really going to fall for the step back? Are we worried about your jump shot? Like, no, we're just going to stay in the paint. You could do all that. Okay, you look nice and all. You can do all that.
Wasting time.
Putting on
a show.
We'll just wait at the free throw line. I'm like, seriously, like if they got Bogdanovich, they wouldn't be able to do that because you just add another shooter. And it was like, okay, this guy's going to light us up, but we just leave everybody open. Okay, so we gotta close in on someone.
It is, bro. That Giannis not being able to shoot thing is crazy, bro. It's definitely the Achilles heel, not only to his game but to the team. And you've seen these 10-second violations he's getting on these free throws.
Man,
can you please explain this? Can you explain this from a professional perspective? What is going on? Why?
I mean, there's a thing with like players like him. It's just that he's in his head with shooting. And that just with the fans and everything, just being in the lights, he's it's just overthinking. He's overthinking the free throws. It's like I'm pretty sure the free throws are something you get hit like probably. I'll say you'll hit like 97 out of 100 in practice. That's probably how much Giannis will probably hit in practice. 97 out of 100. I don't know if you hear this about Shaq, but Shaq always hit free throws in practice. But just in the game, it's different because in the games, like we got all that noise, just all that pressure. It's different. It's different.
Super different.
So he's just probably in his head. And I don't know. It's also the thing that I like in being too swole and not knowing how to shoot. Usually when you're extremely swole, it's kind of hard to shoot.
Bro, I'm telling you that one summer that me and Lyric super went crazy in the gym over winter. We came back summer hitting top of backboard and we didn't know what to do. It's so weird getting swole and trying to shoot.
When I was a swole 220-pound football player in high school, I couldn't shoot anymore, and I hated it. So I was like, when I'm done playing football, I want to slim back down again because I hated it. I hated being buffed up and can't shoot. Like, I'm not trying to be one of these football players trying to play basketball. I'm trying to be a basketball player trying to play football. I'd rather be that.
For sure. Same here. Same here, boy, because looking choppy, and like I hate looking like the guy when you're playing basketball. Is always that guy you can tell he's a football player. It's super robotic and
he's
ugly, no
people and everything.
fundamentals, just rough, strong, no finesse. It's ugly. Even when they score, it's like, but at what cost? Like you look stupid. Like it's not. It doesn't look good. It's not fun.
You're trying to bowl through people like they're a running back or something.
Oh, and legendary anime fan said Doc coaching the UGA with a new energy. Coach of the year is Doc Rivers. Who do you feel like your coach of the year is?
Oh, my coach of the year. I gotta say it's. I don't think Nate McMillan can count, even though he should count because I mean he came in half season. But I think it gotta be Monty Williams. It gotta be Monty Williams. Like, look what that Phoenix Suns team has done. That Phoenix Suns used to be a laughing stock before he got hired. Look at what they've done. Like the fact that
they carried that momentum from the bubble, because even at the end of the bubble, remember they went undefeated, and there was like that famous video that came out in the locker room after they did everything they could. They went undefeated in the bubble, but of course it didn't matter because they played so poorly in the regular season. And then like he basically told them like, "Hey man, keep this up. We can basically be in the finals next year. Like like we can really make this happen if y'all believe. You saw what we did in the bubble. We can go do it." And now they're doing it.
Yeah. So like exactly that. So I got to go with Monty Williams, Quinn Snyder. But I mean, Doc Rivers, like it's good. But what I always said about the Sixers team is that all they just needed was a different coach. I felt like their last coach was holding them back. I felt like their last coach was holding them back. They had enough talent. They had enough talent to be the best team in the NBA. So like. The thing is, I don't see the Sixers as overachieving. I seen the Phoenix Suns as overachieving. And look, Ronnie Ray, it's both. It's both. Like Chris Paul, of course, helps, but we can't discredit Monty Williams as well. Like it's both of them. It's both of them. And Monty Williams has been always regarded as a great coach among NBA circles. So like now people are starting to recognize it.
That's good. For me, I feel like it's I gotta go Tom Thibodeau because it's just the fact that like I'm granted all of those players
actually that would be my number two. That would be my number two.
All of those players should have been good because remember Julius Randle coming out of college, we thought he would be as good as he is on the Knicks. That's how good he should have been for the
I didn't think he'll be this good. I thought he'll be decent. I thought he'll be a decent NBA player. I didn't think, well, at least what we saw of him in the regular season. I'm discounting the playoffs. So we saw of Julius Randle in the regular season. I never thought he would ever be that good. Like that, the passing ability to put the ball on the floor. I never seen that in Kentucky.
I thought he would be a really good player. Now, granted, he is even better, but I just like the fact that like he was expected to be a certain level. For the Lakers and the Pelicans, he did not reach that level. Then when he got to the Knicks, he finally did, and if anything, surpassed it. Like you said,
Pelicans that last year kind of did. He was a 20-10 player.
Yeah.
He just had the stigma of being a guy who'll get good stats on the bad team.
Yeah, and then they finally went out and balled out. Yeah.
So you know what? I still got to go Monty Williams. Thibodeau's number two. Because that team
between those two to me too.
If you put a different coach, that team's not in the playoffs. That team doesn't have that much talent. Let's be honest. We saw it. We saw it in the first round. That team does not have that much talent. Look,
Stephen A even said it. He was like, "My Knicks aren't as talented as the Hawks. If they're gonna win, it's gonna be because of coaching."
And it's because they're the Knicks. That's why they were so overrated. If this was a different team, we'll be recognizing how much they lack in terms of talent. But because it's the Knicks, they were massively overrated. And Julius Randle got himself a new nickname, Regular Season Randle. He became Regular Season Randle because he wasn't performing in the playoffs, and he just looked weak out there. And I'm not talking about weak in terms of his play. Like remember when he got that flagrant foul on Danilo Gallinari because he kind of like punched him in his chest just because he did something because Gallinari did something to Reggie Bullock before. I'm like, okay. How does that make you look tough? Your team is getting blown out. You're the best player getting ejected, and you're risking yourself getting suspension for one. And two, you're over there high-fiving your players like you did something while you just getting blown up by 30 points. Look at Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is looking at you like, what are you doing? I'm like, how does this make you tough? He's from Chicago. He knows what being tough is. He knows being real is. Like how does it make you tough?
He's not just from Chicago. He from Chirac, but he from over east too. Like he from over east. Like it's bad over there.
He's over there getting like a heavy. He just gave a heavy pat to someone's chest, and he's over there high fiving like he done something. Dude wasn't on the ground or anything. Dude didn't even get hurt. Like you just got yourself ejected off an overprotected sport that doesn't offer for any retaliation. How does that make you look tough?
It doesn't.
I just felt that looked weak to me. That looked weak to me. But like, yeah, this team didn't have as much talent. The fact that they had to start Derrick Rose and playing like 40 minutes a game when he hasn't played that many minutes since before the injuries in Chicago just showed how much they lacked in talent. So, but I think this is a good season for them because look, players who want to play for New York, they don't want to play for James Dolan, but the minute they see New York good, it's like, okay, if I can't go to the Brooklyn Nets, let me go to the New York Knicks because players still want to play for New York. So the fact that they're a playoff team this year allows them to get more free agents for the coming seasons. And man, they got out well off that Kristaps Porzingis trade, did they? Because now they got cap space. And Kristaps Porzingis is washed. He is
looking bad. He is holding that team back, bro. That was so frustrating to watch Luka carry that team. Tim Hardaway was the second best player. That was so frustrating to look at. Oh my God, Porzingis is getting on my last nerve because I was rooting for the Mavericks too because I hate Patrick Beverly. So any team that's going against the Clippers, I'm rooting for them. And like Porzingis was making me mad. Like you would swear I had money on the game as mad as I was at him, bro.
He was looking like Andrea Bargnani there, like a 7-footer who just does not get rebounds, just pretty much stationary. All he does is shoot threes. Like that's what he
miss a dunk and get hurt for the rest of the year. Andrea Bargnani when he was on the Knicks, he went for that dunk, airball, and then got out for season. I'll never forget that because we were in New York when that happened too.
That's how Kristaps Porzingis is playing, like Andrea Bargnani. That's exactly how he's playing. Like he has the nerve to be unhappy that Luka is getting all the shine, that he feels like he's just cast away. He's not even the second option. Because yes, you're not the second option. You're not good enough to be the second option. And like, yeah, Knicks won that trade clearly. When I looked at that trade before, I was laughing at the Knicks. Like, you really traded Kristaps Porzingis? But hey, the Knicks do something we do. We did it. They looked at that. They looked in their medical room. They saw Kristaps Porzingis. They knew he was done.
They must have saw something in practice. They're like, bro, this ain't about to work. This man trash.
Yeah, remember, he was out for the season. He was already injured when they traded him, and he hasn't played a game for the Knicks that season. So I think they knew something we didn't about like his history, his medical history, or like his issues.
But he's actually been relatively healthy. That Clipper series, he was just terrible. It was like a mix of being hurt.
I'm saying like he's healthy now, but you know when a player gets a serious injury, they're just not good anymore.
Oh yeah, they're not the same.
I think that's Kristaps Porzingis. He's just not the same anymore. Like, and it's a shame because we didn't really get to see his full potential. Because
we got like half a season.
Christian Miller joking that Porzingis is better than Jokic. I hope you're joking. So, but like back then when they were both like rookies or second year players, Porzingis and Jokic were compared to each other, and like it looked like those two were going to follow each other's careers or mirror each other's careers. Porzingis got hurt, and Jokic just took the NBA by storm.
he said hell no to the Porzingis over. Yeah, that was definitely a troll. And yeah, I did peep the Migos album. Now I'm gonna keep telling y'all this. Anything that comes to Atlanta, anything close to me, I'm a judge. I'm gonna critique it way harsher than anybody else. That's just how I am. Like I expect better of my kind. If it's an artist from Atlanta, I'm gonna critique it harder than like an artist from anywhere else. If my family's doing something, I'm gonna critique it harder than a stranger doing it. And so I'm really nitpicky when it comes to stuff like that. I like 4 or 5 songs off of it. Like I actually like really enjoyed like 5, but like the overall album, it wasn't what the hype was. But again, I'm very picky. I don't even really listen to trap music like that much anyway. I listen to more West Coast, Detroit. I listen to like older New York. And even then, like I don't really listen to rap in general that much anymore. So this is like the first thing from Atlanta as like a whole album I've listened to. I still haven't even listened to Dirk Lil Baby yet. I just don't even have the motivation to. I just don't feel like it's gonna be that great. I'm just not expecting much of it. So yeah, I went into that Migos album, was like, let's try this. And I liked the 5 songs. Like I probably really liked 5 songs, and then the rest of it was kind of mid to me. But I can see why other people would like it more. I just expect better. I'm going into an album like I gotta hear something I've never heard before. I gotta hear a beat I've never heard before. I don't go into a trap album like I can't wait to play this in the whip. I need to hear something I've never heard before. And the majority of that album sounded like a bunch of other songs I've already heard. So that was my problem with it. He said Luke and his Migos. Yeah, I was about to say I did.
So yeah, you don't even need to ask me if I listened to it because I definitely didn't. I'll tell you that. I didn't even know they had a new album out.
Kyle was the main reason I listened to it because he was listening to it. And I was like, you know what? Since you listening to it, I'm listening to it at the same time as you. And we can laugh at the same songs. We can like the same songs. And it made them more fun to listen to. But like if I were to just be sitting down listening to the album by myself, I wouldn't have had anywhere near as much fun. But like listening to it at the same time as somebody else, it made it way more fun to listen to. And that's what allowed me to get all the way through it. Again, I don't even have motivation to even try to listen to the Dirk Lil Baby because I'm already assuming that the whole album is gonna sound like 2 songs. So I really don't feel like it. What's going on with Cam getting? You say, wait, what happened?
I was reading one of the comments said Malky Z, my Suns get the win tonight. I say this time. I don't know. I think Denver got it this game. Denver got it this game.
Yeah, I don't see the Denver going out in a sweep. I don't see them going out like that.
I don't see them going out in a sweep at all. I think Suns are going to win the series. Obviously, I got them in my final pick, but I think Jokic has to go off for 40 or 50 one of these games. So I think Denver got it. I look for Michael Porter Jr. to probably finally come back to life too.
And it's crazy too because Michael Porter Jr. Who were they playing last series? I remember he had like 20-something points in the first quarter. Yeah, he had like 20-something points in the first quarter, and then he starts playing the Suns. He's just a different guy. Man, it was like one for like 12.
That's what he's dealing with right now.
Oh, baby. And he's been hurt. I mean, remember, the only reason he made it even to the Nuggets in the draft was because of injuries. Otherwise, he would have went like
back issues. Back issues.
Man, that's so sad, bro. I hate
seeing
you
in your early 20s with back issues, man. I would hate to be that, honestly.
Yeah, that is really tragic. They said Polo G album is terrible. How do people listen to Polo G? I can't. I mean, he's just a really good rapper, but yeah, his music is just, it doesn't retain me. I can't listen to 12 Polo G songs in a row. Like, I just can't. I can't even. So I was on, what's it called? The Dirk and Baby album, trash. Or I saw something that I was going to highlight. Hell to the FT said, Seyi, you hype for Euros. It kicked off this afternoon. That's the
I was watching the Italy-Turkey game earlier today. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Like my man Insigne scored a goal right there. Like Immobile scored a goal. I'm ready looking forward to tomorrow. I want to see Belgium play. Belgium and that stacked team that they got. I'm ready for it. I don't really have a dog in a fight because I mean Nigerian. I don't really have a dog in a fight. Like I just want to see just good soccer. I just want to see good soccer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I might peep some of it. I can't. When is the World Cup? When is the World Cup happening?
What year? Probably next
year. Did we skip it? So yeah, Corona didn't affect
pandemic thing. It didn't, but it messed up the Olympic cycle, which will mess up the World Cup cycle. So like, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it did delay it like a year or two.
So I think next year, I don't know.
So what is this like? So now instead of it being every 4 years, we went like 6 years without it or something like that.
Probably maybe 6 or 5. Like it really messed up the whole cycle. So like everything else is delayed back because Euros was supposed to be last year actually, but because of the pandemic, it's this year.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting to know. Yeah, because I try to check out the World Cup because it's just more fun. I like when instead of the stacked teams with the no salary cap, guys go and play for their countries. It's just more entertaining for me. So that's when I pull up the soccer.
Yeah, you should watch the Euro. Your Euros are entertaining. You should watch it.
Yeah, I know they're like the
best players from each country. Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically like
Portugal
a bunch of super
won the
teams.
last one. Yeah, Portugal
I guess it's different from the NBA because the NBA would be just one really good team that has everybody, like the Warriors. But this is like it's like 5 Warriors, so it's a little bit more fun, kind of.
Well, if it wasn't. The thing is, North America has their own. It's called CONCACAF for soccer. So, like, you have USA, Mexico, USA the Central Americas are part of it too. South America. I don't think South America got their own Copa Libertadores. So, I think that's what it is.
You said
I
that real.
don't
I
remember.
don't even know what you said.
Copa Libertadores. Is that it? Or is that I'm thinking of something else. But they got
What
their
you
own.
just said.
Okay, they got their own. If anyone knows, remind me. But they got their own. But so it's the Americas, well, North America and the Central Americas, they'll go against each other. So that's CONCACAF. The thing is, NBA is such a monopoly, they can't really do that because you got USA versus Mexico, like really in basketball. You got USA versus Canada. Well, Canada could be a little competitive because they got Andrew
They
Wiggins,
do got some
RJ
ballers over
Barrett.
here.
But
the fact that you started with Andrew Wiggins is not a good start, though. But like, yeah,
exactly.
they got a little something.
They can use the third team of USA and they still win. Like they can still go through anybody. But in soccer, it's a little bit more competitive. I can see this. I can see it in I can see a Euro basketball for the Euros. So like you got Spain, Slovenia. Slovenia got Luka. Spain got who Spain got right now? I mean,
Ricky
of course,
Rubio,
the Soul Brothers, but Ricky Rubio, of course, Ricky Rubio.
Brothers. Ibaka, technically, doesn't Ibaka play for the?
Yeah, he does
Spanish
play for Spain.
team?
He does play for Spain.
He does play for Spain.
Okay, yeah. So Spain got a strong team. I could see. I would watch the Euros for basketball, but not anything involving the USA.
That'll be a wash. Oh dang, I forgot about Jamal Murray too. Is he going to be healthy at any point in this playoffs?
Oh no, he got a torn ACL. He's done.
Oh, he gone. Like he's done.
Yeah,
okay,
torn
that's
ACL,
crazy. He's still balling. I missed that. I knew he was hurt.
And that's why Jokic is the MVP. And I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, it should be Stephen Curry." Definitely shouldn't be Chris Paul. I mean, I love Chris Paul, but he's not MVP this year. Look, it's clearly Jokic. Look, their backcourt is 5'10" Facundo Campazzo, 5'10", 30-year-old Facundo Campazzo, and Austin Rivers, who wasn't in the league 2 months ago, and they're still keeping up. It's because Jokic is that good. Jokic is their primary playmaker. Jokic is everything to that team. This is why he's the MVP. He's literally the most valuable player. What's up, Big
Michael
Simple?
Porter Jr., you're not expecting him to come in every time. Yeah, what's good, Big Simple? Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy, Big Simple, man. Always bringing the energy for Washington Nation, man. You already know how that go, though. We say that every stream. But yeah, man, the Jokic definitely had the least to work with. I mean, granted, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons can't shoot, but Ben Simmons is still more dependable just as an overall player than what anything Jokic had this year. I mean, again, Michael Porter will have his game where he go off.
Had the real chance for challenge Jokic. Joel Embiid very well would have won, but Joel Embiid got hurt, so he don't count anymore.
Yeah. And that's, hey, man, your best ability is your availability, man. That's just how it goes. You have to factor that in. You can't be like Joel Embiid was the best players for 40 games. You got to be like who was the best player over 82 games, and Jokic was that guy.
And y'all not giving Jokic love because he's just not as exciting to watch as a Steph Curry or as a Dame Lillard. So you're not giving him the love. Like, just because, look, I get it, he's a center, but he's clearly the most valuable player.
Rich said
I'm not giving him any love because he don't look like he should be the best player in the NBA, but right now he is. It's him and Kevin Durant right now, and Joel Embiid. Those are the 3 best players in the NBA right now.
It was hard to stop getting hurt
if he's healthy. And James Harden.
Yeah, if Harden stopped getting hurt, stop playing. He said we don't have 11 DBs better than Trav. I'm actually have to sit down and write
Steph
that out.
Steph Curry, but.
And Rich said Tobias Harris is the second best player on the Sixers. I mean, the way he's playing right now, especially against the Hawks and towards the end of the Wizards series, it's really like, I mean, dropping 30 something on people's heads. Scoring like 15 and a quarter. It's just like, Tobias Harris is out here balling. I'm not gonna lie. Been cool in Washington family. Yes, sir. We play.
He's not the second best player on the Sixers though, but like he's a star. He's a star player. He's a star player
right now. Yeah.
Ben Simmons is still the second best player on the Sixers.
Yeah. He's been balling. He's been balling like this past month though, but it's still Ben Simmons. But Tobias Harris been going stupid, bro. Like, I mean, he'll literally go on like a 15-minute quarter
on the team. So like, I would rather give the ball. Like, if I need the ball, if I need to get the ball to someone at the end of the games, I'll probably look at Tobias Harris one more because he's a perimeter player. So I probably would choose him over Embiid. But like, I'll probably give it to Tobias Harris at the end of the games. Let him close it out.
See, Rico, what you mean? He killed this whole series, especially game 1. I don't remember game 1. I don't think I even watched it, but I know like it was somewhere in the middle, like game 3. he was kind of cool. And then like I think it was game 5 or 4, he was going like crazy. Like I was like, what is this? Is this the Tobias? Where was Tobias Harris from again? Where did he used to play for?
The Clippers with Doc Rivers.
The Clippers, yeah. I was like,
he has his best seasons under Doc Rivers.
For sure. Oh yeah, for sure. For super.
But when he had Brett Brown, he struggled under Brett Brown because Brett Brown was only running plays for Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid. So like the other players on the team was just kind of like cast out. But Doc Rivers came back. He knows Tobias Harris. He knows how to use Tobias Harris. And yeah, now Tobias Harris is back to having a career year.
Why it seems so obvious? Like the way you say that, why do coaches just not know to do that off rip? Like if it's just so logical to us, when they get paid millions of dollars to coach, why don't they think of things like that?
Some coaches are stubborn. Some coaches just have egos. But then again, with the Doc Rivers connection, is Doc Rivers he already knows him, so he already knew how to use him. He already knew like, okay, Tobias Harris, your best position is playing the 4 spot along with Joel Embiid. You don't need to have 2 big men with Tobias Harris. Having Tobias Harris at the 4 could give space for Joel Embiid. Could give space for Ben Simmons. Some coaches are just stubborn. Like Brett Brown didn't know how to use Tobias Harris, so he was just working with what he was comfortable with. He was comfortable with Joel Embiid. He had Joel Embiid since he was a rookie. He had Ben Simmons since he was a rookie. He was just working with what he was comfortable with. But like I said, all they needed was a new coach. I've been saying this. Do not trade either of those 2 guys because those 2 guys are franchise guys. Just get a new coach. Like you go to see a new doctor to get a second opinion. You need a new coach to get a second opinion.
Indeed. How you feel about this comment?
They should make the basketball court way longer. It's too short. Make the hoop 11 feet. Make the court 100 meters long. As if arms run on offense. Wait, what? I'm making these players run a marathon. Oh no, I don't know.
That sounds pretty funny though. Like I would love for like another league.
Offense. What is the soccer, basketball, and football all at once?
I would love for like another league to just experiment with that. But definitely not the NBA. Not the NBA, but that does sound fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, Wizards and Scott Brooks. There was a report earlier today that they're more than likely gonna keep Scott Brooks. And I do want to know how this comment section especially feels about it. And I want to know how you feel about it, Shay. Yeah, talk to me.
Do you want to know why they're gonna keep Scott Brooks? It's your favorite player. That's why.
Westbrook, yes, sir. Westbrook vouched for him.
That's the only reason why they're keeping Scott Brooks. There's no other reason. So guess what? Was it when the groundhog doesn't show his shadow? It's like 6 more months of winter. It's 1 more NBA season of mediocrity. That's what it is for the Wizards. They got Scott Brooks. 1 more season of mediocrity.
Man, I was rooting for him to go too because I mean my timeline on Twitter is just happier when the Wizards are winning, and Scott Brooks is definitely impeding on that because it's like Rich said, it's literally only because Westbrook is literally the only reason Scott Brooks may continue coaching the Wizards because that's just his guy. I understand the loyalty, but Westbrook has to realize like this isn't the best coach he can have.
He made Westbrook's career. If Westbrook, you can argue that Westbrook probably wouldn't have been as good as Scott Brooks wasn't his coach in OKC.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really helped his development.
And for sure, and I know loyalty goes to a certain extent though, and it's just like who's better for your future. I know Scott Brooks was clearly best for your past. Who's better for your future, Westbrook? Like, come on, bro.
Oh,
like
look at these criminals over here. Devin Booker and Chris Paul wearing these dark sunglasses. Walking through.
I didn't even see it. I saw Jokic putting up some shots. Did I miss it?
The back wearing these dark sunglasses. Yeah, you just missed it.
Oh, I didn't even see it. Dang, I'm a little bit ahead. I hate when I'm ahead. I prefer to be behind, like especially when I'm on Xbox and I'll be playing Apex or something. I prefer to be like a player 2 behind because then when somebody be like, "Oh my God, look at that!" I have time to figure out what I need to do so I can go ahead and look over. I hate being ahead. I hate being on time and ahead when it comes to basketball. This Scott is trash like Bruce Allen. Now, Bruce Allen's a different level of trash. We can't compare Scott Brooks. I mean, Scott Brooks is bad, but like Bruce Allen was a cancer. I always say Scott Brooks is a cancer. Bruce Allen is a cancer. Ooh, the mic is making. Do you hear the mic noise? The mic just went crazy for like a few seconds. I don't know. I don't know if it was on my end or your end, but yeah, the mic is making crazy noises right now, like Xbox. Like somebody's mic is broken or something. It's like a internal thing. Yes, I don't think it's external. I think it's like an internal thing, like a shortage in a wire or something. It's good now, but like for like 5 seconds, it was like thunderstorms and tornadoes and everything. It's whenever you move. It happens a little bit while you move. Yeah, like right now when you just move, it's going stupid. It just sounds like tornado.
How about now?
I mean, as long as you're not moving, it's straight. He said, I might be doing that too. Yeah. I mean, we deal with that all the time online. PlayStation, Xbox. Everybody that's a big gamer knows, like, if you're an online gamer, you're used to those noises.
I might need to check out this wire, see if it's good.
Wait, Seyi, if an NBA GM brought you in for a team to tank, would you do it? I mean,
brought me in for hey, it's money.
If you're getting paid, I'm gonna say, like, wait.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I mean, look, I'll get paid to.
Yeah, I'll do it. What I like playing about NBA 2K or just NBA games in general, I love taking the back teams or tanking the back teams. I want to bring them back good. So, like, yeah, I actually feel like I know how. I mean, of course, I don't know how to be a GM. There's a lot more than just watching basketball and predicting trades than to just be a GM. Like, essentially got to go to law school for that, I believe. But I think I'll be good in, like, at least suggesting what a team can do to tank and to build a young roster. Like I said with the Wizards, like, I'm gonna be real. I'll trade Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is great for the city of Washington, one of the best shooting guards in the league, one of the best players in the league. He brings in value, as in draft picks, and you take that contract off, which allows you to rebuild and possibly get new future stars. So, like, yeah, of course I would do it. And yeah, I love watching teams tank and build new stars. Like, I'm loving watching this OKC team right now, seeing like just what possible new stars in the NBA are being built off this new team. Like, you got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, all these young guys are getting, like Moses Brown, are getting opportunities they normally wouldn't because that team is so horrible. Like, yeah, I'll definitely do it. But of course, first and foremost, I'll do it because I'm getting paid.
I'm getting paid, man. What you mean? I'll go 0-82 as long as they pay me.
I don't care if I get fired after. I'm getting paid.
Yeah, I still got my check.
I don't care about getting fired after.
Too late. You done paid me. No takebacks for sure. And then
question, legendary anime JP fan too. How would they trade for Karl-Anthony Towns?
Oh, Bradley Beal got to be involved. It's easily Bradley Beal is some part of it. There's no way you get.
Why would Timberwolves want Bradley Beal when they got Anthony Edwards, D'Angelo Russell, and Ricky Rubio and trade their center? And then they have already, a whole center.
They're already having this one ball problems.
There's no way they're going to trade for Karl-Anthony Towns. One, there's no reason to trade for him because trading for him is not going to make you win more. Two, who are they going to trade for him? They had no value to trade for him. There's no one of value to trade for him. Even a straight up trade of Bradley Beal for Karl-Anthony Towns is not going to work because Bradley Beal is older. Well, I guess he's 27. He's still young, but Karl-Anthony Towns is still younger. So that's not going to work.
He said Brad is going nowhere in all caps. That boy Rich not playing about Bradley Beal, man.
All right. I mean, if you want a couple more seasons of mediocrity, go ahead. I'm just here trying to get y'all back on y'all feet. The New Orleans Pelicans want to trade Anthony Davis? No. But look what they got now. Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball. Like, look at their team now. And they look better set for the future trading their superstars. That's the thing about teams who are like not good, but they got one superstar player. If you trade that superstar, honestly, more often than not, you'll become better off. Because that superstar commands so much value, so much draft picks that the players will get in return, you'll be better off from that. Look at OKC. I mean, you can talk about them right now, but what they got a young budding superstar in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off that Paul George trade. And they're better off for that because now they got all the cap space in the world and they got all the draft picks in the world.
Yeah, so they're about to look a little something special in 3 years.
And they could be scary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They could end up getting Cade Cunningham. That would be crazy. Yeah, that combination would be wild.
Even one of those players in the top 5, that would be scary. So, look, they are in good position right now. Look at the Sixers from tanking. They got Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. While they haven't won anything yet, they still are two franchise guys.
I mean, and I kind of see what Zacchaeus is saying, but I do agree. Like, you got to look into the future, because like if the say for the Celtics,
you can use those quarters in any vending machine. Sometimes a dollar is not going to be used in any vending machine. So like, yeah, I would trade $1 for 4 quarters.
But like, if you're ignoring Anthony Davis getting hurt, I would definitely I can see why you would trade like. You would come put some picks together, players together to trade whatever you had to get Anthony Davis to the Celtics. But in the long run, the Celtics are actually doing better not making that trade, because Jason Tatum has the room to grow. Jaylen Brown's getting better, and they still have draft picks to make more moves in the future if they need to, instead of just having all for one player.
Yeah, exactly. Like for me, I'm always about trading the superstar. If you're, especially the superstar is unhappy as well, I would trade the superstar.
Oh yeah,
all the capital I'm going to get for that superstar is more than what that superstar is worth. Look at the Denver Nuggets. Trade Carmelo Anthony. What they got out that they got a whole starting lineup from the New York Knicks. They got Danilo Gallinari. They got Raymond Felton. They got Wilson Chandler. Like, they had so many players. I can't remember all of them. They had a whole starting lineup out of that New York Knicks. And guess what they got with the draft pick that the New York Knicks gave them? Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray was from that Carmelo Anthony trade. That draft pick turned into Jamal Murray. And look at the Nuggets right now. It's like trades. If your team is going nowhere, trade your superstar. Every team wants them. Every team will overtrade for them. Trade your superstar. Because you don't know what's going to happen. You can tank. Once you tank, what you're going to do? You could get another superstar player
for way cheaper than the one that you currently have, too.
And the NFL teams do that all the time. They trade budding star. They'll trade rising star players just because they're on a big contract. Because they know if they just get another draft pick, they'll just get a cheaper star. Yeah, exactly. They'll just get a cheaper star.
49ers with DeForest Buckner. They were like, "Hey man, we can just go ahead and trade him, draft his replacement." I forgot who they drafted.
Was it Nick Bosa? No, Nick Bosa.
No, what?
He was playing with Buckner. Kinlaw.
Dang, I can't remember his name. Was it Kinlaw? Was it Javon Kinlaw? It may be Javon Kinlaw, but either way, like, they're expecting him to be almost as good as DeForest Buckner, but way cheaper. And that's smart.
And then they could get more players out of that. They can get more players too.
Now you got room to sign better players at other positions. Now your defensive line is still really good. May take a slight step back, but the amount you lose out of defensive line talent compared to how much you gain at any other position that they could potentially pay for now with more salary cap is definitely worth it.
Look at the Jaguars trading Jalen Ramsey. What they get? They got Henderson, right? The guy from Florida.
CJ Henderson?
Yeah.
CJ Henderson in the corner. Yeah, they ended up with him.
They got him from Florida.
That may be why they were able to get Travis Etienne too. Maybe that because they had that late first round pick. They got Trevor Lawrence, and they was able to get his running back late, and that may have been a part of that Jalen Ramsey trade.
Yeah, I think it was. And the fact that they trade Jalen Ramsey, I mean, corners don't make too much of a difference in the win column if everybody else in your team is already trash. But that did help them. That did help them get the number 1 pick at the end of the day. So, what they do, free up cap space. So I'm all about, like, look, if your team is going nowhere, I'll trade my superstars. What's gonna happen? Like, they're not doing anything anyways. The Blazers are kind of in limbo because it's like, I was saying for the longest that they should trade one of them, Damian Lillard or CJ McCollum, because I just don't see that team challenging for a championship. But
the way CJ McCollum looked, they should have traded him too early rather than too late, because golly, he was getting on my nerves. He was making me mad too, man.
Really, but I want to trade. I don't know. Damian Lillard is different. I'm not trading him.
Damian Lillard is a little bit. He's a little untouchable.
Yeah, he's different.
A little untouchable to him. CJ McCollum, bro. They should have traded him too early than too late because he was looking terrible, bro. What was that one game? Damian Lillard was going crazy, and all he needed Robert Covington to make a dunk that he dotted him up, easy dunk, missed. He needed CJ McCollum just to hit something. Like, I mean, it was really bad, bro. CJ McCollum made me mad, bro. I will not forgive him for a while after that because I was really rooting for the Blazers to win that series.
I mean, CJ McCollum is good, but Is he good enough to be the second best player on the championship team? I don't think he is. I think
I don't think
he's
so.
the third best player on a championship team. But the thing is, he's your second best player, and then who's your third best player? Nurkic. Like they need help. It had nothing to do with Terry Stotts, who got fired. How is he going to get fired? That team been overachieving. It's like Brad Stevens. That team been overachieving. How that team won't get any better? You need to give Damian Lillard more talent. You need to give him more talent.
Oh baby, man, that was the Curry trying to make the playoffs, Luka in that Clippers series, and Damian Lillard in that series was some of the saddest basketball I've watched all year, bro. Because this is just them putting the team on their back, doing amazing things after amazing things, and then other guys just can't hit wide open corner shots or can't even make dunks.
Damian Lillard single-handedly put that team to 2 overtimes against the Nuggets with those fadeaway 3. It was like this dude couldn't miss. I was wondering why did he even pass the ball in that last possession? Like he should have just kept shooting. Like he was not missing.
He was starting to get double teamed though, like Curry a little bit. It wasn't as bad as Curry, but it was still.
It didn't matter.
I was gonna say,
he was
just
still
take
making
that fade away.
I was still taking, yeah.
I'll
take that shot over an open what? At that point, McCollum shot. I'll take that shot over an open McCollum shot.
McCollum wasn't it, bro. That series, bro, he made me mad. Like, it's gonna be a minute before I forgive him for that because that really upsetted me. Because I was really rooting for Damian Lillard.
Now the Blazers are a hard team. Like if I was a GM for the Blazers, I really won't know what to do. Because one, like I said, Damian Lillard different, so I'm not trying to trade him at all. One, the tickets he sells, like that brings in money. 2, what he does for the community. 3, just that, like him on the court. Like, look, I love Bradley Beal. Damian Lillard different. Damian Lillard is different. Like, yo, I'm saying this like. I said, like, I can't see this Blazers team going to the finals, but what Damian Lillard always does is kind of like defy expectations. So it's just like with Damian Lillard on team, they can easily get out the first round or they can go straight to the finals. You don't know just because Damian Lillard is that good and he's just going to keep scoring. You can't really stop him. So I'm going to try to keep him. I would try to trade McCollum, but who's going to take that contract? He's like a 6'2" undersized shooting guard. Who's going to take that contract? That's the thing. Like, I don't know anyone's going to take that contract.
They just gotta hope they get lucky with the draft, man. They gotta hope they can get their Jokic in the second round. Yeah, they got to get their Jokic in the second round. That's the only.
And that's once in a blue moon. That is once in a blue moon.
Super once in a blue moon. Hopefully, get Kawhi later in the first. Like, I don't know. They just gonna have to hope. That's literally their only hope.
And their problem is they haven't really done too great with drafting outside of McCollum and Lillard. I mean, Zach Collins. I mean, the jury was out on him. Like, he could have been good, but he kept getting hurt. But Zach Collins, Nasir Little, like, they just haven't really been good drafting talent to surround them. Anthony Simons, I mean, like, when is he ever going to figure it out? I think their best draft pick was Gary Trent Jr., which that turned out well because it turned into a trade for Powell. It turned into a trade for Powell, and he's been doing good for the Blazers, but yeah, I really don't know what to do with this team. This team is probably just going to be one of those teams that are going to keep chugging it and losing in the first or second round. I don't think any coach is going to change that, honestly.
Yeah,
unless they do something where they make McCollum like come off the bench or something, have him as like the backup point guard and backup shooting guard. He'll still get like 30 minutes a game.
Will, J.R. Smith.
And then just add more size to that starting lineup. I don't know what else they could do because, I mean, that can help with defensively because having a Lillard McCollum backcourt, it might be good on the offensive end, but defensively, that's food.
And hey, Shay, speaking of cicadas, have you seen one cicada yet?
Not at all. But you know what? Like I was listening to The Athletic, and David Aldridge has a podcast, and I think David Aldridge lives in the DMV. So he's talking about there were cicadas everywhere. And I'm just like, and he just said that they were so loud. They were outside. They weren't in the room, but they were outside. But you could still hear them. Like you can't hear other people's voices when they're around. Is it really that bad? But there's a cicada in your room.
Terrible.
Oh my goodness.
I'm hearing it's terrible. I'm on Twitter and it looks terrible. It sounds terrible. It looks
Have you heard any cicadas? Are there cicadas here?
No, I don't have a single cicada here. I don't know I don't know if they're trying to come here, but we have too many predatory insects and animals, and they would just wouldn't. I don't know.
They will kill them. They will kill them on the
spot.
spot.
I don't think they just would make it. I think they would come out the ground and immediately.
They're like,
just
nah, we good in the ATL. We just stay here in the DMV.
we just stay up here. No alligators, not a bunch of snakes, no recluse spiders, brown recluse spiders, no scorpions. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but then I think also we just don't have a lot because I know like some people I think in North Atlanta said they got like a couple, but we're nowhere near like the DMV where it's just full blown. And I talked about this too. I was talking about this last time we live streamed. I think it was 2 weeks ago. And people in the chat were saying like, nah, we don't really get them that bad. And I'm like, bro, y'all about to get them really bad. And I tried to warn people, and it's terrible. And again, like I said, I'll be on my timeline, and it's just people complaining all day, all night about the cicadas. They even there was a video of them squirting on people too. Like now, I never knew that. I never knew they like literally just threw liquid at people. But like if they feel threatened, they just like spray liquid everywhere at people to get you away from them. It's crazy. It's
that's
really
what
bad.
Cicadas do.
Yeah, they're a nuisance. I didn't know that. I never knew that because I experienced cicadas when I was really little in Maryland. I think they come every 17 years or something like that.
Yep, every 17 years.
So I had it once and I had fun. It didn't matter to me. But I saw a video of them squirt. I never saw them squirting when I was little. Because again, I'm a bug and animal person, so I was outside playing with them, and all the noise was just funny to me because of how aggravated my whole family was about them. So they didn't make me mad. I was actually having fun with them. But I never at one point did I see them squirting. He said they were terrible then late night. Yeah, I don't remember them ever squirting. I remember having fun with them and aggravating the family with them a little bit. But I don't remember them like shoot. It was a video online. It was like 8 of them on a branch.
In the chat, Rico. Too bad Smoke in the chat, Rico. He would have checked you for like what you've been saying. But
the squirting, that's their pee. That hasn't happened to me.
So I was going to go back to Rich's comment to talk about the Blazers. Norm Powell trade wasn't dumb. He's 6'3", but he got like a 6'9" wingspan, so he plays bigger than his size. But I just wanted to talk about that. But we can go back to the Cicadas.
Oh no! I was ready for the fight. I forgot all about the fight. How did you feel about that fight, man? What you say for that, Chad? You didn't even watch it? What about the Chad?
I wasn't wasting my money nor time watching that. Because even if I was to watch it for free, I was not wasting my time watching it. Because I'll be mad I wasted my time. I already knew this fight was going to be trash. So why would I watch it? I've seen so many Floyd Mayweather fights before. I already knew how this was going to be. And Logan Paul's not even a real boxer. Why would I want to watch that? You guys did yourself a disservice for watching this fight. I was not going to do that to myself. I already knew it was going to be a hug fest. I already knew it was going to last 8 rounds because you don't want them getting knocked down. This is all staged. This is worse than WWE.
Yeah, bro. There was even one. I'm not sure if you saw the clip, but one time Floyd actually did knock him out for a little bit, but he held him up. But he tried to make it look like he wasn't holding him up so that the fight.
That's what I'm saying. It's all staged. It's all staged.
Super. I mean, once you know it's an exhibition, you already know it's like.
I don't know why people pay for this. I don't know why people pay for this. I really don't.
Let me see. Chad Johnson and Floyd won if it's a real match. Oh yeah,
I wasn't gonna watch the Chad Johnson fight either because I'm like he ain't a boxer. I'll watch Chad Johnson play football. I'm not watching him box. He ain't a boxer. Why would I want to watch him box? But I was a boxing fan growing up, so just looking at this, it's just like, man, this is our pay-per-view fights now. Floyd Mayweather versus a YouTuber.
It's clickbait, social media type of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I only watched it because it was free, and I played video games. Oh yeah, he's sick. I was playing video games.
Mad watching it if I was free. If I watched it for free,
that was literally trending on Twitter. All of the tweets after the fight was like, I watched this for free and I still want my money back. That was all the tweets.
That's what I'm saying. I wasn't wasting my time because I'll be mad. I mean, I was like, man, I could have been doing something productive. I watched this fight. I would have been mad.
Yeah, man. I watched Chad Johnson because that's my boy, and I just wanted to see how he would do because he was talking all kinds of trash on I Am Athlete. But the Floyd fight was just like, I already knew. I mean, we talked about it before the fight. We were like, Floyd is a defensive fighter, so this is just about to last forever. I didn't even know then the rounds were only 2 minutes, no breaks. I think they had like 1 minute commercial break.
12-ounce gloves, by the way, so bigger gloves than normal to make sure Floyd doesn't completely knock him out.
that was just so petty. That was we knew walking into that what that was gonna be. I didn't expect a knockout at all.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that for myself.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna do it. One, I really have like I don't hate people I don't know, but Logan Paul might be the exception. I don't like him. I really don't like that dude.
I just don't know him enough. Like I don't know anything about the Paul brothers really.
You know why you don't get
as
many YouTube dollars, Rico?
Oh yeah, because one of them did the Japanese suicide for. That's one of them.
Logan
Paul.
Yeah,
right.
That's Logan Paul. He's the reason why you're not making money. So you should hate him.
Yeah,
he's the reason why you are not making money right now.
I do remember that.
Because after that, YouTube cracked down on all the profiles and made sure that you can't be rich off YouTube anymore.
Yeah, so I do have to hate them for that. But I mean, other than that, I don't really keep up with them, so I don't know their antics. I can't even tell them apart really, like by face. I don't know which one's Logan, which one's Paul, whatever his name is. But yeah, like that. I mean, I pulled up for Chad Johnson. That was it for me. And I just kind of stayed because it was more like I didn't want to miss something crazy that happens if it happened, even though I doubted it would
be on social media. So I was just like, look, if Chad Johnson got stuck, I'll watch it on social media.
He said racist. Yeah, like I was playing video games. I had it up to the side and was playing video games. It was not my main attention. I would just look over occasionally. Oh, we're already in round 6. Okay, that's interesting. And I was chilling. Yeah, it may have been fun to go out to do something to watch it like with a group of people, but if it wasn't that, I definitely was not going to be watching it like that.
Yeah, I was not wasting my time because I think I remember you saying something about watching it with a group of people, and I told you I'm not wasting my time watching that. I don't want to waste my money spending it on food. I don't want to waste my time even watching that. Like I'll be mad watching it. I'll be like, when am I watching? Like, I was not going to do that. And y'all people be saying WWE is fake, but watch that match. I can't look at you. You a hypocrite. That's all I gotta say. If you say WWE is fake, but you watch that match, and you try and tell me to watch that match, but you say WWE is fake, I'm gonna look at you like, did you really think when Logan Paul took the hat off Floyd Mayweather like that wasn't staged? That was clearly
that was super staged. Yeah, that was super staged. Oh my lord, they had the cameras ready from all different types of angles to catch Floyd pretending to run at him. That was super staged. That was bad. And did you know that the Hawks are getting like Diddy Bop right now?
I noticed.
80 to 62?
I'm not surprised. I figured that this is gonna end this way. Like I say, Sixers are winning the series. I think Sixers didn't take the Hawks seriously. Game 1, they had Triple H come through the entrance and everything. Joel Embiid wearing the Generation X shirt and everything. I don't think they took it seriously. And that Game 1 was a wake-up call. Like, okay, maybe we should take them seriously. And I think that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah. They're more talented. Again, like we said, the Hawks were more talented than the Knicks. The 76ers are more talented than the Hawks. And can the Hawks coach just severely outcoach Doc Rivers? I don't necessarily think so. It's been a nice run though. The Hawks outperformed. Like they looked better in the playoffs than they did in the regular season. So I was happy for them. Trae Young, becoming like a slight villain has been fun. Whenever Atlanta's doing anything popular, all of the rappers pull up. So that's always fun as well. But yeah, this is about the end of the road for the Hawks. And it was a fun ride. They overachieved in my opinion.
And Rich, I have no vaccine issue. What you mean?
No, he's talking about like how like you may not want to get it because of like what's it called it? Like
okay. I don't know how much you want to talk about this vaccine talk. I don't want you getting shut down on Twitter. You know how Google be monitoring this. So
I don't care. I mean, whatever.
All right. I don't want the stream getting shut down. I'm just waiting for a safer vaccine because there's gonna be a safer vaccine coming in September. So I'm just gonna wait for that.
I can see that. That's
because
respectable.
This one has a lot of adverse side effects. I don't know if you see in the news recently, they're talking about myocarditis. That's an enlarged heart. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat that had a vaccine are probably fine. I know you're fine, Rico. I'm just gonna wait for a vaccine I know that won't have many adverse side effects. So, yeah.
I mean, you know me. I'm not trying to convince anybody either way. You just do it or you don't. I can overly.
I don't want to get canceled or anything.
I can only
call the
offer my advice. I just only offer my advice and basically my experiences and all of that type of stuff. But I'm not trying to sway anybody either way. It's whatever.
Hey, I heard like 6,000. I just not trying to be one of those six. That's my when I hear that, it's not like, oh, that means there's a good chance I'll be fine. My mind is like, I'm not trying to be one of those six. So I'm just gonna be cool with that. I'm not trying to be one of those six. Oh, you say 1 in 1 million? I'm not trying to be that one, so I'm not taking it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna wait for
That's Ron Rivera. That's literally Ron Rivera. He said, well, it wasn't about the vaccine. People were asking him why we didn't have anybody designated dedicated to analytics and like in our department at all. Like we just hired an analytics guy like a few weeks ago for the first time in like forever. And basically his quote was basically something like that. He was like, I mean, the analytics guy will come and tell me, well, you have a 9 in 10 chance of this working, but what about that 1 in 10 chance that it doesn't work? Now I'm gonna look like the idiot.
Exactly.
That's basically what he was saying.
Exactly.
Oh, we got Brazil in the building. What's good? Canal, what's good? Over there with the Portuguese and everything. That's what's up, man. Brazil is one of the reasons I do want to learn a little bit of Portuguese because I do want to go to Brazil. I mean, I want to go everywhere. Like I just want to experience every country. But man, it's just so random. Like I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that go to Brazil assuming they speak Spanish and just lost. Like they're like, wait, what is going on?
Ignorant.
I thought I prepared. Go there and just be looking crazy.
like como estás?
Looking stupid. Looking crazy. Yeah, man. Shouts out Brazil, man. They're always one of my favorite teams to watch during the World Cup. I just love their jerseys. I love the passion of the fans, even though it goes a little far sometimes. But I like Brazil.
I know this was many years ago. I'm so sorry what happened to Germany. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, why you gotta bring up old stuff, man? You ain't gotta do that. Yeah, you ain't gotta do that. We're past that.
Well, I mean, they got good young talent. No, they got Gabriel Barbosa. Neymar is still kicking it. Gabriel Jesus. They got a lot of young talent. A lot of young talent. Artur.
That's what's crazy about soccer too. Like somebody can be full-fledged soccer career player and like be super young. Like they do not care. Like you honestly, do not have to.
Your prime in soccer is really, unless you're like Messi or Ronaldo, it's really like your peak is really like 23 to 26.
That makes
unless
sense.
you're like Messi or Ronaldo. Sometimes it's 27, but really your peak is really there. Or at least that's where we know where you're going to be as a player. Sometimes with some soccer players, your peak is 19 or 20.
And man, it's an endurance game. It's a lot of stamina, endurance.
Neymar is still great right now, but I'd say his peak was like 24, 25 because he wasn't getting hurt as much. And he was still he wasn't getting hurt as much. So he was still playing as good, but not getting hurt as much. And was playing more within the team.
And Justin said, who is going to win the national championship this year? Who you talking about college football? Because honestly, I don't know. Again, I'm not picking my Georgia until I'm confident in the quarterback. That's always been the problem. We've had literally, I'm not sure if you saw that tweet, Shay, but Georgia had the number one recruiting. No, Georgia and Alabama have each had the number one recruiting class over the last 5-6 years, I believe. It's either been us or them. And we just haven't had anything to show for it because we just haven't had a good quarterback. And then when we finally had Justin Fields, Kirby Smart folded that away. And I'm not high on JT Daniels like a lot of people are. I'm way higher on our pure freshmen that are coming, our true freshmen that are coming in. Brock Vandegrift and I forgot the other guy named that's throwing dots as well in high school. I'm way more confident in them than JT Daniels. So I feel like we may need another year or two, and then I'm ready. Then I'm super ready. I think we're going to dominate, but it doesn't matter until you get the quarterback, and we just haven't had the quarterback. We've had the best defense a couple of years, the past 4 or 5 years. We've had the best defense twice. It hasn't mattered. I mean, what does it matter when you don't have the quarterback? That's why I'm afraid our Washington football team is going to end up going down that path. Everything else great, not the best quarterback, and now you can't do anything. You can't win the big game.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's the SEC, so I'm not surprised you were Georgia or Alabama. So they got pretty sure they got the highest recruiting budgets, and it's just the SEC.
And I mean, just recruiting in your backyard. If you're recruiting in Georgia and Alabama, and you get some guys from Florida, get some guys from Louisiana, get some guys from Texas, you're bound to have the best recruiting class. If you can recruit well in those 5 states, you literally can ignore the rest of them. You can literally just ignore. If you recruit well in Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Texas, and Louisiana, the rest of the states literally don't matter. Like if they were to just have like a bowl.
2 of the top 5 quarterbacks in this draft came from Georgia.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, take it back a little bit to Deshaun Watson, all Georgia. Like that's just Georgia alone, ignoring Alabama, ignoring Florida. Like you can honestly take all the recruits from Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Texas, and Louisiana, and they could be one team, and then the recruits from everywhere else in the nation, they go against each other. I think that Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Louisiana, Texas team might win
100%
I think
of the time.
I think they're
100% of the time. Not even no question.
It's not fair, bro. Florida.
Probably
I love
the
Georgia.
recruits from California might have a chance, but 100%
yeah, that might.
winning.
California and Ohio gonna have to carry, but like they got to do some carrying. Mississippi might help a lot too. Mississippi gets a lot, but like if you got Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, Florida, and Texas, if you're recruiting well in those areas, you're winning the recruiting classes. That's what Alabama and Georgia do. I mean, even like Georgia's been able to steal 5-star recruits from Arizona, California, and in random places. That's the reason why we've been. But again, it's not gonna matter until we get the quarterback, just like the Washington football team. That's what's crazy. Both of my favorite teams are in the same situation, great everywhere, but questions around the quarterback position. We'll see how far they can get without that quarterback. Or never know. JT Daniels may be good. Never know. Taylor Heineke may be good.
What you don't like about JT Daniels?
I don't think he's Malik Willis, Rattler, How I don't think he's any of them, honestly. Like I don't love him. He's better than Jake Fromm. He's better than what's the guy that we had starting last year for a little while? He was like a short. He was like a short diet Baker Mayfield. He was cool, but he didn't have a lot of arm strength, and he was kind of fast, but not very fast.
I think I know who you're talking about. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name too. He's better than him, and he's better than, I would definitely say he's better than Jake Fromm, but he's not Trevor Lawrence. He's not Deshaun Watson. He's not Justin Fields. He's not Zach Wilson. He's none of these guys to me, and I feel like that may end up hurting us at the end. We'll see. Hopefully he can be, but I mean, even though he was a 5-star, I just never really loved him. Like, even like when he was at USC, I was never like, man, we got to get our hands on JT Daniels. When he transferred to us, I was like, yay, finally somebody other than Jake Fromm. But I did the same thing with Jamie Newman. I was like, yay, finally somebody other than Jake Fromm. Now Jamie Newman is out here a free agent. He didn't even get claimed off waivers. That's just how bad Jake Fromm was. So it's just like, it's a certain bar that is just like, of course, by default, he's better than what we've had. I just don't really like JT Daniels. I don't think he's accurate enough. He has definitely better arm strength than Jake Fromm, but he doesn't have Sam Howell or none of those other guys' arm strength. So it's just, and he's not very mobile. So it's just like, he's not better at any particular thing than everybody else. Malik Willis is the most mobile. Ritter, you could probably say, has the highest. Rattler has probably the highest ceiling. Sam Howell is probably balled out. Like, everybody has like a specific thing you can point to.
I do want to ask a question about Spencer Rattler. Why is projected to be the number 1 pick when he's been underachieving? He's, at least in multi-football, projected to be number 1 pick.
It's weird because the first half of the season, he was like terrible. In my opinion, he was terrible. But that second half, he started to ball out. And I think they're assuming he's going to stay on that trajectory of getting better and better. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what. Yes, Stetson Bennett. Thank you.
Stetson Bennett. Yeah, that's the name.
Golly, man. The fact that I forgot his name should tell you everything. He started like 5-6 games too. That should tell you everything I know. That should tell you everything about how well he played. But yeah, like Rattler, if he keeps going how he did, like that second half of last season, and keeps going and playing that well and getting better and better, he could end up being the number 1 overall pick. But that first half of the season scared me. I'm not gonna lie. Just like Matt Corral, I think he has a high ceiling, but those occasional 5 interception games, he's gonna have to clean that up.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, he'll have 4 great games and a terrible, and 4 great games are terrible. That's Matt Corral to a T. Sam Rattler is like a little bit different. He spent the whole first half of the season terrible, spent the last half of the season pretty good / great. So we'll see. I mean, it's
Sam
really
Darnold was like that in USC too. Like you'll have the occasional good game, but then other games will just be horrible. But you see the like talent. Yeah.
I think Matt Corral at his best may be the best quarterback out of this class. If we're just talking about like literally the best quarter. If we just go by, if you take Matt Corral's best quarter and compare it to everybody else's best quarter, he'd technically be the best quarterback probably. But do you expect him to do that consistently over the course of a game? Do you expect them to do that consistently over the course of a season? No, you don't. But I'm really, a lot of these quarterbacks got to show me something, because even as biased and as high I am on Malik Willis, he still has a lot of things he needs to improve on and to show me that I want my Washington football team to take him. He got to show me more accuracy. He has to show me better decision making. It's a lot. It's gonna be a really interesting quarterback class. I'm gonna be watching all of them with a microscope, like seriously, all season. Now I'm not just gonna wait till the end of the season to watch film. I'm gonna watch these guys live every week that I can. He said, "I hate Matt Corral." Yeah, he's the best quarterback one quarter. He's the worst quarterback the next. He's weird. 5 interceptions one game, then he'll go on a 3-game streak with 12 touchdowns, no interceptions. He's weird. And are the Hawks making a comeback at all, or is the score? Oh, they 15. It's still bad, but yeah, they got the ball down 15. We'll see.
It's manageable.
They're saying Moreland is average. I've been seeing the Moreland versus Trent. You say what?
I'd say they just airballed the shot and got a violation. So I don't know. It doesn't look too good right now.
Who airball? Because I'm just gonna assume it was Gallinari.
I think it was Solomon Hill.
On my nerves.
I
just saw it. And then Clint Capella tried to hurry up and put it back up.
Yeah.
He said, look at it this perspective. If I have a guy at 61 and Runza for 340, willing to try him out at corner because I know he can offer some such to the other guy who is
What's Embiid looking at? Did someone fart or something? Like, you see Embiid's face? So like, where's he?
I think I'm a little behind. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I don't know what he's doing. What happened? Why does he look so disturbed and laughing? Oh, yeah, somebody farted. Oh, yeah, somebody definitely farted. You can tell by what he's doing.
That's what I'm saying. Somebody had to.
Somebody killed it in the paint. Yeah, because he even did like oh, my God.
Yeah.
Somebody killed it.
That's funny.
I wish we could have seen everybody else's faces right after.
I wish we could hear it. Just to say, like, are they, like, did they explain what happened?
Somebody let loose and just walked away. Hoping nobody else would notice. Yeah, Joel Embiid made it look like it was the worst thing he's ever smelled. That was so stupid. He looked like, I can't shoot free throws under these conditions. We need a timeout. Is that why they called it timeout? Free throw.
Probably.
He's like, bro, we need to restart,
Hey, Doc.
Nah, I can't. Not under these conditions. Not under these conditions. Let me check Twitter, because somebody's probably saying something about that, because he looked disturbed. He looked like he smelled a dead body. Hold on, let me see. Is that trending anywhere? Let me type in Joel Embiid, because I'm curious, because like somebody else had to have noticed that, because he looked upset. He looked like traumatized. Let me see. Latest. Let me see. No, nobody's talking about it. Nobody's talking about it. Maybe nobody else noticed.
Gotta get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, we gotta explain it. We need explanations, because he looked like he did. Like I would not be surprised if they called a timeout because of that. Somebody's out here playing chemical warfare. The Hawks are doing whatever they can to make it back in this game. All right, so when Joel out of the timeout, when Joel Embiid goes for the free throw, somebody do your worst fart. Light it up.
It said I will give away all my money to find out what Joel Embiid.
All right, so somebody is tweeting about it. Dang, Hawks, y'all really going out bad right now. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's not terrible, but yeah. I mean, the Knicks, like we said, the 76ers is just a better team, bro. The Hawks were able to beat the Knicks because they were more talented. Tom Thibodeau's coaching wasn't enough to make the difference. But this is just like the Sixers are probably more better coached, and they're definitely more talented. Easily,
they got the best player on the floor. You can argue they got the second best player on the floor too.
Yep.
Because I'll probably take Ben Simmons over Trae Young. I'm sorry. Let's be honest. Like, yeah. Yeah, they're just a better team. Like, there's no shame in Atlanta losing. Just that people kind of. This is why, like, people should not change their predictions over game wins.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Unless they beat you by 50. But that was game 2 for Brooklyn and Milwaukee. That made me all like, all right, okay, Milwaukee got no chance. But this is why I don't change your predictions on game wins. Game wins, it could go anybody's way. But then when the series goes on, that's when you're going to see who's really going to take the series. And this game has shown me that Sixers are definitely taking the series. Of course, they don't got DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks side, but is DeAndre Hunter really going to make this much of a difference? I don't think so. I mean, he'll guard Tobias Harris, but is not who's still who Clint, as long as Clint Capella is still guarding Joel Embiid, it's not going to change a damn thing.
Somebody said they're 100% taking Trey over Simmons. He said if y'all give the Dolphins Chase, it will give y'all a Howard. Oh no, Chase is untradeable. Chase is straight untradeable.
Yeah, if you just value offense and you take Trey over Simmons, but I'm just talking about Simmons and his playmaking ability, just the way he plays defense, his versatility on defense. I'm taking Simmons. There's a reason why Trey's struggling too, because ever since they put Simmons on him, it's different. You got a 6'11", 6'10" guy as fast as you, guarding you like all over the floor, and then you like 6 feet flat. That's a big difference.
The boy, huge difference. My mom found somebody that tweeting. They are on Twitter talking about somebody farted. So people notice. People definitely notice. He said, wait, no, I meant there we go. Bucks next series predictions. Nah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't see the Bucks winning another game. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely a wrap. It's a big wrap. I don't see the Bucks winning another game. If they do, it's gonna be like a really, really close one, like they just had.
Whenever James Harden comes back, it's over. That's all I got.
Oh, it's super over. Yeah, they're losing by 20. It's
still over anyways. But James Harden coming back, that means it's finito. It's done.
Yeah, I mean, like we both said, we both have Nets and Suns in the finals. I can see where it could be Suns or Jazz, but I think when in doubt, I'm gonna pick the Suns over the Jazz if they end up playing each other next round.
Dang, Rich, did Trae Young take? Well, I mean, that would be kind of weird if he did take your girl. But did Trae Young do something to you to say that?
Oh, he hates the way he plays. Rich is one of the people that like hates how Trae Young plays.
Well, you got to say F Trae Young because of that.
Yeah,
you can't just say I do not like Trae Young's game. Like, I don't know him as a person. I just don't like his game. You're just gonna say F Trae Young. Hey, say how you really feel.
Oh, Rich has the Sixers versus the Suns, so he has the Sixers beating the Nets.
That was my original prediction, but I don't know. I still feel I could go either way because I don't know who on that team is guarding Embiid on the Nets. But then again, who on that team is? I guess you got Simmons guarding Durant. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a good series. I feel like it can go to the wire. I feel like Suns. Yeah,
I'm just so glad we have an exciting basketball again. Like we talked about earlier briefly, like we don't exactly know automatically who's going to win. We really don't. Whereas those Warriors seasons where it was like, well, here we go, another season, regular season doesn't matter. Let's just go ahead and get this over with so the Warriors can win and see what happens in the offseason. Now, like the playoffs are actually really fun and exciting to watch. You really don't know what's going to happen game for game. And then that Hawks-Knicks series was just really fun anyway. Atlanta versus New York, all of the trash getting outside 90s
of basketball game. Almost.
It was so fun. All the rappers versus Spike Lee. It was Spike Lee versus basically most of the rappers in the rap game. Like that was really fun. Just even like outside the older of basketball,
generation versus the new generation. Like the old generation hip hop scene. Because even though Spike Lee was not a musician, I mean, definitely like was a face. Definitely you could influence a lot of New York rap too, or like his films was influenced by a lot of New York
hip hop. Yeah,
so
it's straight
that's what I'm so like you got Spike like the old 90s like hip hop generation with Spike Lee given the current
versus the 2010s versus the 2010s and
versus
the
2010s. Yeah, exactly.
It's fun. It's been fun, man. I mean, because even beyond just Spike Lee, I forgot who else was there. I think it was like older, like guys like P. Diddy and stuff like that. Like you said, it's the older generation versus the younger one. Oh yeah, Chris Rock. Yeah, Chris Rock.
Side. Chris Rock and Chris Tucker.
Oh, Chris Tucker was there for the Atlanta side. Yeah, he is from Decatur. Chris Tucker is from Atlanta. Yeah, it's just fun. Atlanta versus New York is just really fun with the celebrities involved. I mean, again, even out the basketball was great too. But if you're just looking at it outside of basketball, there's just so many things. Atlanta versus New York, old rap versus new rap, all the different celebrities. It's just really fun. That was a really fun series.
I think that's more fun than what the New York Brooklyn series could have been. Because thing is, like, it is a battle for New York, but like who's fans versus, and at the same time is we all know Nets are going to sweep them, so it's not going to be entertaining on the basketball end.
And they don't have any animosity versus each other. Like I know really Knicks fans that don't hate the Nets. Nets fans don't hate the Knicks. Like if either like right now, now that the Knicks are gone, I know Knicks fans are rooting for the Nets to go all the way. Like at the end of the day, they just love New York. It's not like
it's about Manhattan versus Brooklyn because there's Brooklyn fans are Brooklyn fans. So.
Yeah, it's definitely not Manhattan versus Brooklyn at all. It's just overall New York. Oh, your mic's doing the thing. Your mic's doing the thing. We can't even hear you. Okay, stop. Test. Yeah, you're good now. You're good now.
Test. Oh man, I gotta check.
It's just whenever you move. I guess if you can get a mic stand, I think you'd be straight because it's just when you move.
Okay, yeah, I need to get a mic stand. Well, I have a mic stand. I just need to put it on. I've been had a mic stand actually. It's just that I don't feel like putting that together. I really don't know how to put that together. I know I can learn, but I don't feel like that seems like a lot of work. There's like you gotta attach it to the table and screw it on something.
Oh, like this? Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's like it's a screw and it has like a flat part at the bottom. You screw it onto the table so that it stays on the table. That's literally how mine is right now.
Do I gotta drill a hole to the table?
No. It's like a flat piece that's like a cushion against the table. And like you screw it so the cushion gets tighter so it won't fall off. It's like this clamped onto the table like this, like around the table. More than likely, that's what I'm assuming you got because that's what I have. That's
it's been in the trunk of my car for like how many years now? I need to put it on. It's just more convenient doing it like this because I'm always moving around. So, but like, yeah, I need to put it on.
What happened, Aja? We only got 20 minutes left. Just chill out. We got 20 minutes. Stop scratching me. Let your nails hurt. I gotta cut their nails. I'll take them somewhere. You said so when he gets burnt, it's not like he can recover and deflect the ball. Oh yeah, y'all still talking about Jimmy Moreland versus Troy Aikman. That's a really interesting debate because wait, who just brought me a toy? Which one of y'all brought the toy? Was this you? Yeah, I'll throw it. Is that what you wanted? No, she gotta use the bathroom if she's scratching me like that. I can't believe you think Abke brings more than Moreland. I'm dumbfounded. I mean, I see arguments for both sides. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe both of them don't make it. But I think, honestly, unless Jimmy Moreland can contribute on special teams, I see why Troy Apke is more likely to make the team. Because like Rodney Ray said, we have other guys that can play slot. We have Kendall Fuller, who ideally is going to start at slot if Benjamin St. Juste is good enough to take over outside corner. Bobby McCain is our true free safety, but he's also very good in the slot. Pro Football Focus says he's better in the slot than free safety. And then Darryl Roberts plays every position known to man. So, I could definitely see a scenario where Troy Aikman makes a team and Jimmy Moreland doesn't. I'm a bigger fan of Jimmy Moreland. Like, I like Jimmy Moreland a lot, but at the end of the day, if he can't contribute to special teams, he's probably not going to make the team because we have all these other slot corners up there ready to go. He said with Aaron Rodgers to sign the contract. Your thoughts? We're winning the Super Bowl. Oh yeah, we get Aaron Rodgers.
Solomon Hill did not look happy at all.
They're down 20, but it's done. It's done for them boys. Yeah, it's about them. I mean, down.
One of those.
18.
No, it's over. It's like one of those pictures that when they show like a player's third face and they just show the score like right under there.
Oh yeah, that was that. Where they called him.
That was the Solomon Hill Trae Young. Yeah.
Trae Young looks defeated, just looking forward, and Solomon Hill looks mad. That probably is good. Wait, Dwight Howard just shot a three.
It's over when he takes threes.
They don't respect. And then they made the next one. Oh yeah, this game's over. Yeah, this game is done.
It's over when he's taking threes, and that was a horrible 3-point shot. Mike, that was one of the worst things I've ever seen. That looked disgusting.
No respect at all.
Goodness.
And now how you gonna do that to your hometown team?
His former team and his home team.
You gonna do that in front of your family, in front of your friends in Atlanta? I know he's laughing too. They showed the back of his head, but
he
you know
was
he's laughing
laughing.
at the shooting.
He was laughing. They were probably booing him though, because they don't like him. They were probably booing him because he never took things seriously when he was over here. Remember this dude was.
He's
Remember
goofy.
this dude was dancing in dancing like in the sidelines when they were losing or something. He was joking around.
He was one of the people dancing with LeBron when Derrick Rose was like, "What are y'all doing, bro? Like, what is this with the All-Star game?" Derrick was like, "Bro, y'all a bunch of kids, man. Why am I up here?
Look, I'm just here to get paid, bro. Like, I'm not with all these shenanigans. I'm just here to get paid. Just ball,
dancing
just
like
hoop.
children." That man Derrick Rose is upset. Now look at it. Yep. No, there's nobody on the Hawks bench that can stop Dwight Howard. So it's just not fair, bro. This whole situation is terrible. You go from Joel Embiid to Dwight Howard. I
can't get that hairstyle, man. I cannot take him seriously, that hairstyle.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
I don't know when his right mind decided to get him to do that.
If I didn't know better, I just would have assumed he was from New York if I saw that hairstyle, because how random.
For real, he ain't from Atlanta.
Justin Coffey said that new profile picture is fire.
Got a bunch of churros on his head.
Shay, have you seen my pretty pictures? I'm about to go pull it up. I'm about to send it to myself.
I feel scared.
Yeah. Justin loves Joan hates it. Hold on. I'm about to send it to myself.
I feel scared.
Bro, you gonna love it, bro. Don't even worry about it, bro. You gonna love it. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, I got you. New window. Hold on, I gotta get the 4 pictures. Open with Google Chrome. I bet. Okay, move this over here. He said, "What is that?" All right, hold on. How do you screen share again? Hold on. Share screen. I got you, Shay. Prepare to be amazed. All right, so this is the first picture. This is all from my mom used an app. I don't even know what the app is called, but she inserted my face, and this is what they came up with. So this is picture number 1. Why do people hate this? Why are people so mad? Like why people not rocking with pretty Rico? People not rocking with elegant Rico? How you feel about the second one? Talk to me about the this is supposed to be 18th century Rico or something like that. I don't know. It's supposed to be 18th. I honestly don't know what's going on. So how you don't like this one either? All right, let's try the third one. This is my profile picture on Twitter. It's so annoying. I had to do it because it's annoying.
You look like a Barbie doll, but a man at the same time. I don't know, man. I don't know.
My mom did this, just to let you know. If y'all ever wonder where I get my troll from, it's my mom. So there's a reason. And then this is the last one. This is like I forgot the name of this one, but it's like some caricature cartoon type of thing. Like, you know, when you go to the mall and they spray paint T-shirts and they do like the ones where you have
look nothing like
kind of like that. I mean, hey man, you know what I'm saying? No, actually, I think this is my profile picture. I'm thinking about changing it to this to get on people's nerves, though. I might make this one my gamer picture. Matter of fact, let me go do that right now. This is about to be my new profile. Thanks for bringing it up, y'all. I'm about to make the prettier one my profile picture. So, Shay, you not feeling this? Is what you telling me? You not feeling? You not feeling it? He said that ain't that bad.
Disgusted.
You not feeling it, bro? Hey, Mom, what's the name of this app? I think people may want to know what the name of this app is. I'm changing my profile picture right now, though. Hold on. We changing it to the prettier one.
Smoking and drinking, Rico.
Where is smoking and oh, I don't have that one, mine. Hold on. Let me go try to get it. Hold on. This profile picture is so annoying.
This is worse than baby Stephen A.
Oh yeah, the baby Stephen A is so funny because they even make his voice high pitch. Hold on. Let me go to I gotta go to the family group. That's where my mom put them all at. Hold on. I'm gonna go get it. I'm on my way right now. I'm about to go get them. Hold on. Where they at? Okay, here's one. Save. We already got that. No, that's like the Disney one. Save. All right, we already got all of those. All right, so I'm about to send this to myself real quick. My mom's talking about the one where I look like I smoke and I drink. Hold on. Look, I look better than that one. Hold on, let me get it. He said, "Girl, Rico, make that your profile picture." Yeah, I just did. I just did, Rodney Ray. It's so annoying. I gotta be annoying, bro. That's what I was made to be. I was raised to be annoying, so this isn't my fault. This the smoking one my mom's talking about. The one where I look. That's the one. This
you
is the
look like
original picture right here.
You look like you're supposed to be on the Fat Albert episode.
That's literally, I think, what my mom said. I think my mom literally said that I look like Fat Albert in the game. It's so bad. These are so bad. It's so annoying. This looks like, my mom said this looks like I got the smolder from the Happy, I think it was Happily Neverland or something like that. Yeah, this one's bad though. This one I look 40 and I hate it. Like, that's why I didn't even include this one. I didn't even post this one on Twitter because I did not want to look 40. And then where's the other one? Let me go get the other. Then the other one, I just look like a bunch of Disney princesses. That's where the pretty faces are coming from. Hold on, let me go get. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. Go back. So that's what I should show you. Hold on, right here. Here we go. And then this the one where I look like a bunch of Disney princesses. But I just literally look like a.
Go back to the last tab. So the bottom left one. You know, Recess. You look like with that girl with the beanie hat. If she was like,
hold on. You
look like that girl. I forgot that girl's name. We look at that girl with the beanie hat. She was like,
let me go see. I used to watch that show. I can't remember. Oh, you hate it.
Yeah, she was light skinned. That would be you. That would be you.
That's so annoying.
That would be you.
She did have the beanie too. She had the beanie and everything. That's so annoying. Oh, thank you, Ma. Yeah,
that's
it is.
You, Rico. Ashley Spinelli. That's you, Rico.
This is the Tangled Smolder right there. Though. Y'all seen
right
Tangled?
Rico
Spinelli. That's so stupid. That is so stupid. This cartoon was fire too. That was a really slept on cartoon that people don't bring up enough. Mm-hmm. But nah, this is the picture I hate the most, bro. I don't like the fact that I look like I play the saxophone and smoke cigarettes. Like, I hate this.
Got them giant lips and everything. Looking like Jay-Z out there.
It's so annoying, bro. I'm cool with the smolder though. I look like, you know what I'm saying? Got the little smolder going from Tangled. This one's annoying though. I look like an alien. I look creepy. And then these just look like pretty Disney princesses. I don't like it. Like, this half is girl. Like, this half is kind of boyish. This half is just straight girl. But this one is kind of creepy though. Like, I don't know. Something about that looks like a scary movie. I don't know what it is. Imagine shit when you live so big. Yeah, Shay, hold on. Yeah, we gotta get you, Shay. We gotta get the app.
Hey, I don't have many selfies, so y'all can't even find me. I don't have many selfies like that.
Shay, what's the name of the app, Mom? We gotta get Shay on it. I don't know what's going on.
Let me see if I can find this app right now. What is the name of it?
Ma, what's the name of the app? Yeah, this is really the Rapunzel. I'm checking my mom's messages to see if she said it. He said, Shay, you need to make one right on stream right now. That's what Rodney said. See, right, Shay?
All right.
There's a request.
If y'all could give me the app, I'll do it. I'm on my phone right now. The app?
We gonna pull.
We got Dragons. Oh yeah, this is I don't know if y'all read many phone reviews. So like, they always sponsor D brand, right? So like, yeah, this is a D brand skin right here. So this is dragon skin. It's called dragon skin. So like, it looks like dragon scales. It's pretty cool, pretty dope.
Oh, and it fine. Yeah, I like that. That's why let me zoom in.
Yeah, it got a camera skin too. So like, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's for sure fine.
Love it. Just got it. Makes the phone slim too. Like, the phone looks slim too. It's a case that it's like I had to like attach the skin to it. Like, the skin is essentially a sticker. Like, I had to attach a sticker to it. But like, yeah,
it's still fine.
Phone reviews, not foot reviews. Phone reviews.
My mom said the app is Viola. This literally looks like me and
Watch this not be on Android.
What'd you say, Mom?
Okay, it's on Android.
Oh, voila. Oh, we were pronouncing it all the way wrong. Voila.
Okay, it's on Android. Voila. Let me see.
Like voila, I guess. Is that that's what it is? Voila. Hey, man, this my new profile picture right here, though. How everybody feeling about it? You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta rock with this. Even though, like I said, this is the creepiest one to me. This one is super creepy. I don't know why. It looks like a serial killer doll or something. I don't know, some alien like. Wait, Christian Miller, you not feeling this? You not feeling that? You're not feeling that. Yeah, that's my profile picture on Twitter right now, too. I know everybody rocking with it. Everybody gotta love it. Yeah, we gotta see Seyi do it, man. Yes, sir. Christian Miller said it's trash.
Here right now.
I'm really interested in seeing how this turns out, especially the Disney princess one. Rico, can you rap? Yeah, I can do my thing. You know what I'm saying? I can do my little thing. Everybody from Atlanta got a song or a mixtape. Like, hey, you just got to. You look like me back in the day. If it was just a little bit more masculine, this would actually be pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a little bit too far. It's a little too pretty. Like, I don't even have dimples, and they kind of gave me dimples, and it's kind of red. They didn't need to do that. He said Rico be rapping on Xbox. Looked like Tyra Banks when she was on Fresh Prince. Why's everybody such haters, bro? Everybody don't like my pictures. Let me go pull up Tyra Banks, Fresh Prince. Everybody not rocking with my pictures, bro.
All right, now I'll text you some.
Tyra Banks or Fresh Prince. You send it to me, let me go get it. I'm gonna send it to myself. We about to see. Is it bad, Seyi? Is it hilarious? Does it look good? Are we straight?
You be the judge.
It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Oh, I'm annoyed. You got to do the other ones too. You got to do the one where it's like the smoking. You said
which one is that?
Ma, which one is the one where I look like I'm smoking and I have the smolder at the bottom right? Because you just did the Disney character one and it's so annoying. The Disney character one is severely annoying. I'm very annoyed looking at that picture. And y'all about to see why. It's so annoying. So annoying, but it looks like a Disney character. Like,
this about put a show based on damn, this about put a virus on my phone. I'm trying to just.
Oh, they gave you a ad?
Yeah. Oh, this about put a virus on my phone. Oh my goodness.
I do not like Christian Miller's comment. My mom says she thinks it's called character. All right, here we go. Just to show, there's the Seyi premiere. This is the Disney character one. This is so annoying. It's so annoying. But it really looks like a Disney character. Like, all of these look like they could be Disney characters. Like, I could super see like a whole movie around, like a whole movie. Kind of look like Buddy from the new Spirit Disney movie a little bit. Like, it looked like you had the same personality. Like, you'd be a jazz musician. Oh no, Seyi, this is even more annoying. Who is that? No, Seyi, who is that? Nah, that bottom right literally looks like you and Evan put together. That is so annoying. Bottom right of the most recent one literally looks like Evan. Hold on. That literally does not look like you. That looks like a whole nother human being. That's so annoying. I'm about to pull it up. He said, Rico, what I say wrong? You know what you say, right? I ain't even gonna comment on that. Hold on, y'all about to be really mad at this one. Oh, no. Who is that at the bottom right, Seyi? That's literally you and Evan. That's literally you and Evan.
Screenshot. Well, I can't see it myself, but I already know what it looked like.
That's literally you and Evan. That's literally you and Evan at the bottom right mixed together. Who is that? That looks more like Evan than it looks like you. That is so annoying. Bro, this is so annoying, bro. Oh, yeah, but let me show y'all what I was talking about with the Disney character. My mom said she did 3D cartoon, Renaissance, and so you got to do caricature.
Oh no, you gonna be mad at this. Yeah, I'm doing caricature.
You gotta do caricature
right now. You're gonna be mad at this.
You gotta do caricature.
You're gonna be mad at this.
Nah, this is not Seyi, bro. Who is that?
They made me light skinned. They gentrified me. They made me light skinned.
They made your head bigger and light skinned. That literally looks like a whole nother person, bro. I'm really mad. Oh no! The caricature one is definitely worse. Hold on, now I'm sending this right now. Oh my god, this one's definitely worse. I'm about to send this right now, y'all. Hold on, y'all about to see this.
Yo, they try me. God, they try me.
They disrespected Seyi. Oh my god, they disrespected Seyi with this last one. My eyes burn. Oh, my eyes burn. Hold on. They disrespected the. They disrespected Seyi. Oh God, they disrespected Seyi. I hate this app, bro. I really hate this app. This
what
app
the
is
hell
so
is
annoying,
this?
bro. This app is so bad. This app is the devil. This app is the devil. This app is the devil, bro. That's so annoying. And the bottom two just look like a Disney character dad, like the main character of the kids, and this is just like the random dad in the movie. Oh my God! They said this is terrible. Everybody is hating this. Seyi, this is really bad.
Screw
bro.
y'all. Screw y'all.
Nah, but this one really looks like a Disney character though. Like this looks like you can have
Was
your
that
own
caricature I showed you or a 2D cartoon? I wasn't even sure.
You did not do. No, we haven't gotten 2D cartoon yet, bro. Who is this, bro? This is literally more Evan
Did you
than
see
it is
the? Did you see the new text message I sent you?
Hold on, let me go get it. Hold on. Who is that at the top right? Yeah, let me go ahead and send that. I don't know who that is at the top right. Why top right's the most annoying one consistently? People mad. They said screw your pictures. Hold on. Here we go, right here. Bro, who is this? Bro, that's literally a whole nother person, bro. That's like literally not you. That's literally not you, Seyi. Like that right there is literally not you. That is so stupid. These are really bad, bro. This is so annoying, bro. Like why they even changed your head shape? Like they gave you like a bigger cheek jaw area too. Like they just hate it.
This is being racist.
Bro, who is this? Like who is that? He said, what is this? Mush mouth all fat Albert, is that you? But these are really bad. Yeah, these last couple, it's just them having fun painting.
Did you see the next text message?
Yeah, they getting real frisky with some of these paintings. Bro, the top right is always the one that's like, who is that? Like, that's not even you. That's like the Marbury with a beard. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Oh, we just reached 10 o'clock. Oh, that was a great way to end it, too.
Oh, hold on. I still got some more. A more recent look of me.
This is so annoying, bro. These are really annoying.
Yeah, we're going to keep going. I still got some more, though.
And this guy looks like super Dungeons and Dragons chest. Like that literally doesn't look like you anymore. That is crazy. Joan said no more, please.
I got some more.
This literally looks like a Disney character. Like I can literally see a movie involving this guy. Bro, this is bugging me the most because this is literally like Evan more than you. Like it's literally more Evan than you. That is really bad, bro.
I got some.
He said that looks like Caleb City. It does. Oh, this does look like Caleb City.
Seyi City.
Oh, that's
Seyi City.
Hold on. This does look like Caleb. That's a good one, Rich. Hold on. That does look like you and Caleb City mixed. That is so annoying. That is so annoying. I hate all of this. What you mean I don't look like him anymore? It's Seyi for keeping the stream going.
I got it.
That do look like it's not him anymore.
Got one more for you.
He could have been in Soul. Thank you, Ma. That's what I was trying to say. This character looks like he was in Soul. It literally looked like the guy from Soul. Just not built like he ate all the Krabby Patties, though. Bruh, yeah, nah. Easily the two most annoying is this and this, bruh. These are easily the two most annoying, bruh. These two are like really bad. Why did they make you light skinned in all of them?
They trying to gentrify me. They trying to gentrify me.
This does look like Caleb City, but it's you and Caleb City put together in that one, right? That is wild. That is really annoying. All of these are really annoying. I'm really upset at this app. I'm upset at my mom for even unleashing this app.
Oh, hold up. I got some more for you.
Who is that at the bottom left? All right. Who is
Got some more for you. I'm not done yet.
Hold on. They gotta see this bottom left on this new one. They gotta see the bottom left on this new one. Hold on. This is so annoying. Let me see. Where we go? That app is dark skin racist. Rico, are you streaming on the gaming channel? I may be. Not guaranteeing it because I may just be chilling like in the party chat, not even playing them, but I'll see. Because I still gotta edit this video. I recorded a video. I did my whole mandatory camp review. I did a whole 10 standout, 10 takeaways from Washington football teams. What's it called? Mandatory mini camp. Like I did a whole breakdown and everything. But like I haven't edited yet, so I'm probably gonna be editing that after I get off this stream. And it may come out late. It might not come out to like 12 or 1 a.m. for y'all. Because like I haven't even really started editing. I just recorded it. Oh yeah, and here
send my last one. Send my last
one.
Bro,
who? Because these other ones look kind of cartoonish. But who is that? Who is that? That looks like Shark Tales. Who is that?
Look at the facial hair though. Look how realistic that facial hair is.
Bro, who is that? That was so annoying. But that was making me mad. That one on the screen right now is making me mad.
I sent you another one though. That was the last one. I sent you another one.
Oh, these look like you rap. Like you just look like a random underground man. Hold on, I'm about to send this in there. Hold on. Wait, T-Pain pulled up to the 85 South show? Oh, I'm peeping that as soon as I get off this stream. Hold on. Did he perform or did he actually like get interviewed? Hold on. First of all, let me pull up this picture. He said, "Who is that?" I was probably gonna drop tonight, Christian. Like it may like literally come out like 1 a.m. in the morning type of thing. Cause I want to release it as soon as I can, but I still gotta. Yeah, bro, you look like just a random underground Atlanta rapper. Like it's crazy.
Hey, about to drop out a fresh mixtape out. I'm about to drop out a fresh mixtape.
A fresh mixtape. Oh no, this man T-Pain is really on the 85 South show, and it's 3 hours. That has to be the longest interview they've ever done. Oh yeah, I'm definitely peeping that. That's literally what I'm watching as soon as we in this stream. Like I'm gonna literally start it while I'm outside taking the dogs out. Oh yeah, T-Pain on the 85 South show, of course. Because T-Pain's hilarious too, so that just has to be crazy funny. It's Carlos and Nav Green with them. That's it. No DC, no what's it called? T-Pain is hilarious. So all you really need is Carlos and T-Pain. That's gonna be a hilarious episode. Shay looked like he about to drop on SoundCloud daily. That's what I'm saying. That bro looked like he averaged 50 views.
Oh, okay, you coming for my soul on that one. You coming for my soul on that one.
He can get 50 views on SoundCloud a day. That's so stupid.
Straight bars though. Straight bars.
Hey man, let them know. Yeah, it's just T-Pain, Nav Green, and Carlos. That's all I need, bro. This episode about to be hilarious. I'm definitely peeping that. I'm about to be watching that while I'm editing the video. But yeah, man. So, maybe we can prepare more of these for the next show if people are interested, or if y'all want to send us yours. Like if Rich or anybody wanted to send a picture, send it to my Twitter DM. We can do the same thing. We can do the same thing right back. If anybody wants to, though, or y'all could do it yourselves and send it to me through Twitter, or whatever. And we could do this again next week. But I gotta go. I know the dog's gotta use the bathroom. I'm starving, and I gotta edit this video.
Look at that beautiful face before you just look at that beautiful face.
This is the most. What's the most disturbing one? This one right here. That one makes me mad, Shay. This one makes me really mad. This makes me really mad right here. But yeah, man. Oh, Rich,
I like how they made the buildings look old too. They made the buildings in the background look old too.
Oh, I didn't even peep that. These buildings, this building looks like it's about to blow up. It like decay any minute right here. I didn't even notice that.
Oh, they made the buildings look old. That's cool.
It is we're going out on this note right here. Matter of fact, you ain't even gotta look at us. You about to just look only at this. Matter of fact, I'm full screening this.
I'm bad, bro. I'm bad, bro.
This we out. We out to this.
I'm bad, bro.
We out to this one right here. Rich, I'm talking about
straight hitting your DMs right now. No, y'all hitting my DMs actually.
But all right, y'all, man. We about to go ahead and dip up out of here. We will catch y'all next week. When Seyi's talking, just imagine is this guy talking too, just to let you know that when we're doing this outro.
DM's about to be 50 plus, looking like this.
Yeah, DM's about to be popping. Same for me too,
bro.
My DM's about to be popping with this one right here too. We about to be going crazy.
My Tinder profile, bro. Yep.
Yeah, we about to be going crazy. We about to be going crazy. But y'all, man, y'all already know, man. Every Friday, like for real this time, every Friday, we're staying consistent. It's mostly my fault a lot of times because I've been really busy. So we're gonna be consistent every Friday.
That should be our. That should be our. That should be like the show. That should be the show. Like you take your picture, I'll take mine.
I'm writing that down. Yes. Next broadcast live stream.
No, let's take the logo that we use for both that pictures, and let's make the cartoon versions of both of those.
Oh, the one where my hair is up, and the one where we're next to. Oh, okay, bet. Next broadcast live. Use stupid pictures for.
I don't know why it made me look like that. Honestly, I really don't.
But all right, y'all, man. I wrote that down, so I got you. The thumbnail will be a series of all of these dumb pictures of us for the next live stream, so be on the lookout for that. Because of that, I may even schedule a live stream early by like Wednesday or something, so y'all can have a whole 2-3 days to look at it. But all right, y'all, man. We'll catch y'all next Friday, 8 to 10 p.m. per usual, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up. We're gonna be more consistent again. It's been on my end more so than anything else. So I'm gonna be on it more. Anything you wanted to say before we dip up out of here? Cartoon Seyi?
I'm bad, bro. Check me out.
All right, y'all, man. We'll catch y'all next week, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all can stare at this until the broadcast ends. I should just let the broadcast roll for the next 30 minutes without us even talking, them just looking at this. But I'm gonna go ahead and do y'all.